is it going, VOD watchers? You guys know the drill. There'll be timestamps in the description. Just 4 coaching sessions. Having a good time. Hanging out. You can skip around as you like. I can feel, since it's a Monday, I can feel my, like, the start of the stream is gonna be a little scuffed, so I'd recommend just skipping to the first VOD, whatever VOD you wanted to see. Also, this is the first coaching stream, well, no, I guess the first, like, full coaching stream since the rank update, so I mean, surely that'll make my VODs perform better, because every fucking review is gonna be like a Phantom review. Surely. Okay. Still looking to take an allergy pill, 1 sec. Hey, Skullets, give me 1 second. Okay. I really need to get a new mic stand. I'll do that soon. Look into a good mic stand. This mic stand is terrible and causing me. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a new mic stand like next week. Something I've needed for so long. Like the only part of my setup that isn't good. The rest of my setup, like really high quality. Mic stand just ain't it. I know where I'd go about finding a good mic stand. What was this? I guess, I mean, should I just instantly start a raffle? I should wait till the, like, stream starting ads end. So tough. I don't understand. I have slept so well this week. I've slept so much and so well this week. Why am I tired? The games after the update were so horrible. I felt like I'm pulverized in all fights. Really, I've heard. I don't know. I've heard. I mean, well, okay. Matchmaking should be slightly different. In theory, you should be with the same players, but I mean, the variation in rank, although on paper is the same, now would be a little bigger. But I'm not sure. I've just been stomping on the patch. I've only played like 4 games. 3 games on the patch, but they were all, you know, pretty fry heavy. Oh wait, I have to sneeze. Okay, we're back. Hey Bugs. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is happening, but like I'm doing well, which is not a good sign. But I'm fucking carrying the lobby, something's wrong. Anyway, hey Reedy. You know, I've heard Eternus players say that matchmaking feels better. I low-key think it's placebo because now they don't see, oh, half my team's Oracle, they see, oh, half my team's Eternus 1. But, you know. If they're saying it's better, then that's good. Although, to be fair, I did see a lot of, like, super lobbies recently. Yeah, actually, you know what? Never mind. I don't think it's placebo because now that I'm thinking about it, I was watching a ton of solo queue and, like, every lobby was like, oh, we have, like, Idol, Lomain, Wander, fucking, like, Rocker. Like, we just have, like, all of these names and, like, every, like, Eternus lobby was, like, an actual Eternus lobby. Here to spread the word Victor is broken. Play it before it gets nerfed. Yeah. Yeah, I hope it gets nerfed before the trolley tournament because I don't want to watch that shit get abused. But yeah, that shit is like fucked right now if you do the full damage build. What's up, Wolf? I thought he was gonna be like, he's just, every day I feel like I watch people playing it better and it's like, after the buff it's like, oh, he's B tier now. And then, oh, he's A tier. Oh wait, he might be S tier. Oh, is he getting in talent tier? I don't think he's in talent tier yet. But I think he's A tier. Or sorry, I think he's S tier, low S tier at the least. Just went to a stream. Okay, yeah, sure. He's actually live for once. He's never live when I'm live. I've not gone to raid him in so long. I mean, it's not like he'll stay live until I can raid him, but he's not live. Yeah, he's not live. He goes offline whenever I stream, man. Or whenever I wake up. People realizing Lightbringer's wait, people realize Lightbringer's build was holding every Victor player back. Really, is it? I mean, I haven't really looked at Lightbringer's Victor builds. What is he building? So bad. Wow, my brain is not functioning. Oh, actually, I mean, I never played Victor, but how it up? Like, I recommended it. I mean, that's not great. The red seems fine though. I mean, this, aside from Radiant Regen, I don't see anything egregious. Seems fine. Well, what's the issue with it aside from Radiant Regen? Oh, I guess Fleetfoot's not great either. No Torment Pulse. Oh, that's true. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. I guess, yeah. Yeah, I guess I see some of the fringe around the edges. It doesn't seem that bad though. But I do see like if Radiant Region was just Torrent Pulse and didn't have Fleet, I feel like maybe do good players buy Mythic? No, I don't think good victors buy Mythic Burst. There's no way you get the value out of it if your one's not coming on online enough and nothing else pops it. Look at Listic's build. Okay, that's a good idea. God damn it! Can I not spell his name? How do you spell Listic? I spelled it right. STIC. Is his build just not under his name? Oh, this is Lomaine's Listic. The one with the zombies title. Oh, zombie aura. Wait, what is his profile picture? Okay. Yeah, skips burst. Yeah, enduring speed over fleet. That makes sense. Expansion on 3. I actually don't know what you expansion. Probably 3. 1 seems troll. Yeah, his item's broken. I can't wait to see it gutted. This item's actually so absurdly OP. I've been saying this for like 6 months now. A 3k item should not be your top damage. Well, it's not top damage, but it does such an absurd amount of damage every game. Like, actually ridiculous. Yeah, I guess I mean, to be fair, it's not that different though, but I do see the vision. And then yeah, the eat shift to the cancer. I think I haven't seen that many victors in my lobbies. Yeah, T-Pulse, you just look at the stat line and it just does. It's such a comical amount of damage, perma. Okay. I should take an allergy pill, but I don't want to. And for here, like, wait. I'm not going optimal for here, like, yeah, I guess Victor is a stat check character, so it doesn't really matter if you don't build optimally. Not gonna lie, I've been using Victor like crazy. How close are you to Eternus? Because you were like mid, high Ascendant, right? Like if you're abusing Victor. 40 games, 65% win rate, damn. I mean, yeah, this shit does seem pretty absurd. You low-key want to play it, but I love Holiday. This feels impossible to die if I'm not greeting. Yeah, that's, yeah. You just play around your one. I mean, we analyzed Listic playing this a while ago. It was like actually kind of, I mean, like amount of damage he could just like would intentionally take to charge his one was crazy. Wait, 1 sec. All right. I mean, in solo queue, I'd say Victor's underrated. In pro, I think they kind of know where he sits. I've been watching scrims, and he's been like first round pretty often. He's not like, I would say at least in pro, he's not regarded better than like Abrams or Paradox, but he's still put pretty high up there. I submit a VOD, but it just boiled down to hard farm better on Victor. I see. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that is true. He is the fucking... I mean, the regen scaling on his 2 is what's absurd in lane. You know, he just held in check by the fact that he didn't have a third ability. Which I guess you still don't even use a third ability, but you just play around 1 now. Yeah, people don't respect the 1. The only character that can play well against the 1 is Viper, because she just slides under it. Anyway, I should probably, like, actually get a raffle going. It's the gun that's worse IMO. I mean, the gun just does a stupid amount of damage for not putting a single item into it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. I mean, this is fucking absurd. Base. I don't know what they do to him, though. I feel like... I don't know. He's just... Like, you just can't make a stat check character in a, like, in a non-draft environment and expect it to be balanced. Even in a draft environment, but... not heroic, fucking Hunter's Auras. I don't know, there's so many items I feel like missed the nerf last patch. Fucking, anyway, I could go on a whole tangent, but let's just get a raffle up. Which... That's... Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I mean... yeah, they kind of... The thing is, the last patch removed his role. He had a role as a hard spirit counter in a draft environment when his, like, spirit stopped him from taking damage from his Aura of Suffering. Now that Spirit Resist doesn't stop him from taking damage from his Aura of Suffering, he doesn't even have a role in a draft environment. So he probably does just need a rework now. Because, like, how do you balance I mean, I don't know. I think in general, Deadlock just has a problem with tanks. Look at the fact that Mo and Krill is overpowered. Victor is, well, Mo and Krill is like A tier, Victor is S tier, Abrams is S tier, Billy is A tier. I don't think there's a single tank that, I mean, the only tank that hasn't been bad at a point is Victor, and that's because he was fundamentally a draft-based hero. So hey, Steam Skull. How did the Fight Night go? Not Fight Night, Death Slam go? I don't think Billy will always be S tier. Billy can be balanced. 1000% Billy can be balanced. He just needs like a couple number changes. Oh, you're saying Billy will be S tier at this point? Oh yeah, I can read like a fucking human being. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think I think Billy is S tier inherently, but because Abrams is so absurdly overpowered, he can't be S tier because Abrams is just, even though Billy, like, compared to any other character, Billy's S tier, Abrams is just so fucking absurdly OP. It was like, you know, his, most comps aren't going to draft Abrams and Billy, and then on top of that, everyone's going to prio Abrams over Billy. Went alright, we won our first set, 2-0 on stream, and lost our second set to the team that went on to win D2. Oh, I mean, that's cool. Glad you won on stream. Yeah, I wasn't able to catch the, or much at all of the Death Slam tournament, unfortunately. Okay. Billy inherently makes the game unplayable for a lot of heroes. Yeah, but so does Slowing Hex. Billy, the thing is, if Slowing Hex didn't exist, then I would say sure. But Slowing Hex exists, and that just does what Billy's, like, main unplayability thing is for a, you know, cheap-ass item. Minutes. Fucking ADHD tweaking. 50k to skip the line. Yeah, we've had that for a while. Only one person's redeemed it. It's literally just to encourage people to AFK farm the stream for channel points. That is literally the only reason I have it. But I mean, Matrix redeemed it at one point. Realistically, the only tangible thing Abrams has over Billy is a lot safer and always useful. I mean, the thing that Abrams has is the fact that he can just fucking one-shot anyone. Like, okay, I guess that Billy can do a lot of damage, but Abrams can just, if Abrams, okay, also I think a big thing is people don't understand, like, in the pro play stance, Abrams can play low farm and be super useful. Billy can't really do that. Billy needs more farm than Abrams to exist, which makes Abrams even more valuable, because if you can sack farm Abrams and still have him be absurdly valuable, you can, you know, funnel that farm into your carries for the late game, versus Billy still needs to eat more farm. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And the fucking charge is just so fucking OP, man. Charge, heavy melee, your HP bar's gone, smile. Yeah, I don't know. I can't wait to see Abrams gutted. I cannot believe they fucking like tickled him with a nerf last patch. I thought that nerf was gonna be so much more. His melee is still like, he still has half your HP on a charge combo, which is so fun. That's why Abrams always preferred in comp. Yeah. Abrams, try not to be lobby admin with lowest soul count. Impossible. Yeah, exactly. If you just, I mean, it's just so absurd. He also has a lot more burst potential than Billy. Billy can do a lot, but Abrams can a lot more easily do a fuck ton, like, in your face. If he just gets Warp Stone, he has, like, an uncounterable half your HP. Which I don't even know how they balance that, besides just fucking gutting his charge. Or his melee damage or something. They have to nerf Kelvin. I'm not watching Kelvin be perma first banned in every fucking tournament for the rest of my life, man. It's so boring that this team with second pick literally just has to ban Kelvin every game. For the past, like, what, month now? Like, that shit is so unfun to watch. Archon Ivy. Match already looks too long. Am I crazy? Make rebuttal a free item for everyone playing against Abrams? True. Billy has some better fight sustain. Yeah, that's true. That's real. We even did that in DDS. Oh, yeah. Got to ban whoever first, but the second was forced to ban Kelvin. Yep. It is a, but Team's goal. I think what you're not considering is they took one ammo out of his mag last patch, so, you know, you got to think about that. Okay, wait, what was I thinking? Yeah, Kelvin's fucking absurd, though. I fucking hate that character. Because also, I feel like his gun build being so OP, people aren't even recognizing that his spirit build is also really good right now. Like, his spirit build is not bad either. His spirit build is still, like, at the least B tier. It's just his gun is, like, S+ tier. So everyone just has to build a gun. But, like, even if they gutted his gun, he'd still be, like, first round. Well, maybe not first round, but he'd still be probably picked or banned most games. Yeah, support Kelvin too. Yeah, every Kelvin. Kelvin is just, I fucking hate Dome. I think fundamentally Dome is just absurd. Because even if it didn't give healing, you just being able to put, like, isolate whoever you want from the fight is insane. And then the heal is also insane. We always had a Spirit Kelvin, just so much util and heal and move speed. Yeah. Yeah, I hate Kelvin. Like I said, I used to talk about how, like, Kelvin meta was one of my least favorites. Because he's also just so cancerous to lane against, right? The beam is just so miserable to lane against. Like, I think that really is what determines if I hate a character meta or not. Like, Abrams miserable to lane into, Mo miserable to lane into, Kelvin miserable to lane into. But there's some character metas, like, I don't know, who else has been meta? I didn't mind the Ivy meta, because she was fine to lane into. Even though she would fucking shred you in the late game, at least laning was still fun. Loki, Kelvin fundamentally will probably always be a pro staple. Yeah, no, he's kind of in a doorman role. Well, that actually, well, yeah, because the dome's just so absurd. I don't know. He's also just, well, also one thing I hate about him is this 2 is just such a crutch. You don't need to know, you can hit Eternus without knowing any form of movement if you just play Kelvin. Because all you have to do is hit 2 and hold W. It's so fucking annoying. It's a long download. Damnation Shade? Damnation hit Eternus on not Kelvin. He played Kelvin to Ascendant and then switched up and hit Eternus on... What does he play now? GT? GT. Like, actually... Well... Mirage and then GT. Rework Kelvin, make him so difficult, he gets pro locks like a Zir. True. True. I mean, the thing is, heroes, okay, but there are, think about pro locking as it's inevitable. There are some heroes that their kits fundamentally are just going to be pro locked. Like, I think eventually Doorman's gonna enter a pro locked role. I feel like they'll nerf him until he's just in a pro locked role. He's starting to creep up like every game in pro play prio. His bell, I mean, to be realistic, I think I just need to nerf his bell in lane. But it's, I don't know. Okay, recording, Archon logo, Archon Ivy. Cause yeah, I think the thing about pro locking is it's more like, it's not really, it just, like, some characters kits just fundamentally have to be pro locked, and you could rework them 100%. You could like rework this type of character to not be pro locked, but we'll see. I mean, I don't know. Reworks are, we haven't really seen that many in Deadlock's history, have we? Have we seen a single full hero rework? I don't think we have. We've only seen like, what, Viper Knives, Shiv Blood. Well, Shiv Bloodletting wasn't quite a rework, but. Okay, slash marker Archon Ivy. Okay, and immediate pause, smile. Decreasing bell size would fix him for me. Yeah, I mean, okay, there's two issues with Doorman, which is the size of his bells, that they're kind of indodgeable in lane, and the fact that if he hits his bell on you, it does an absurd amount of damage after he gets a T. Well, in general, but especially after he gets a T2'd. I don't like that Katsu. I mean, you know, we're looking with our laner aggressively, so it's fine. Yeah, we roll for a parry, but we don't get it in time. Oh, that hurts. The minions, though. I mean, we don't die. Our movement's a little scuffed. Okay, I would say the biggest issue I saw from that was just like, you shouldn't use your Katsu on the top of stairs like that. We got, how much damage do we even get out of it? Yeah, we got 38 damage out of it, and you want to try to use your Katsu to hit wave and the enemies. Yeah, I mean, not even inherently just say, okay, also you should be buying healing right now. But also, it's not even inherently like you want to save Katsu just for wave, but the ideal Katsu is enemies and wave.
I can take care of myself.
Especially because Ivy's not like the strongest. She's not a bad laner, but she's not a bad laner because she has like a lot of wave clear. So if you're not using her wave clear and you're letting them crash waves into you without getting Katsus on waves, she becomes a very bad laner. Just you use your new rank if you send in a reply. Yeah, just use your new rank. I think we're keeping them for a bit. So hit Eternus while you can, and everyone will get like D-ranked to rank. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate you kind of have to mirror this Calico's hyper aggression, but yeah. Very fortunate. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I just went chasing the Veil. You do kind of have to keep playing aggressively because your Calico's playing aggressively, even though she definitely shouldn't. However, did she just die again? No, okay. However, you don't want to be like chasing like that, because even in a world in which you kill Abrams, you're still gonna die to the pocket, right? So it's not worth looking for that. Millions of I can't believe this guy is Ascendant Eternus now comments on every video. Yep. Oh, it's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so bad. I mean, to be fair, I was kind of baiting like that. I was playing last stream, and I was like just playing like dog shit. I just kept saying Ascendant level gameplay every time, so I would misplay. But you know, you wanna actually that's perfect. Well, I gotta say, actually, I mean, well, maybe not perfect because now you're not confirming the orbs, but you just thin the minions and you were waiting for your Calico. That's good. I mean, I would have you should be ready now that you've thinned them that they're gonna die and you need to shoot the orbs, but we didn't kill them, so that's good. Also, hey, how do you say? Sorry, I forget you say your name, JPN. Was it just Swan? I'm like going crazy. I'm gonna melt you and your bloodletting in 2 seconds. Fix that Ixion piece of shit. Yeah, you just don't walk up. If she dies, she dies. You gotta hit wave. Yep. It was good. At a certain point, you just have to let her aggressiveness get her killed. Win, win. Thank you, thank you. Sorry for needing the reminder, but welcome, welcome. Forced to lane versus Inverness? Yeah, I don't like Inverness. I feel like, are there any M1s I like when they're meta? I'm trying to think. Is there a single M1 I'm happy when they're meta? I hate Wraith, I hate Inverness, I don't like Haze. I hate 7. I guess maybe it's Haze, honestly. Probably the M1 I hate the least. I don't even dislike... Well, no, I do dislike 7. I mean, this is a bad chase. Yeah. Again, you're kind of just... Okay, at a certain point... It's good if you mirror your Calico's aggressiveness. But at a certain point like that, you should just let her chase alone and you should deal with wave. Because for 1, she's in soul range while she's down there. But for 2, it's just like objectively a bad chase. And you just... It's not worth just going down there. I like how much he forces you to play cover. Do I think it's really strong in lane? Yes. Like, wait, are we talking about Fern? Oh, honestly, I like laning against Inverness. I don't know. I just find Inverness just feels so... Like, his afterburn just feels so bad to get hit by. It's like he stacks it too quickly. If he has good aim. If an Inverness has bad aim, it feels really balanced. But when you have an Inverness that doesn't miss a bullet, it's just like instantly stacked on you. It feels so bad. I spam Kelvin so I don't play against Kelvin. I respect that, honestly. But if I'm playing against an Inverness with like mediocre aim, I love playing against the character. It's just... Okay, I mean, that's the issue with balancing a game like this, right? Is stuff like dots are so aim reliant. But also... You know, I don't know. It's kind of like a double-edged sword where if you nerfed how quickly he stacked it, for 90% of Infernuses, he'd be entirely useless. But it wouldn't make 10% feel like absurd. Some notes down. Want to join the raffle, but I'm on EU time zone, so I'm rarely around for much of streams. Is it still worth it? Yeah, you can catch the VOD. All my VODs, I mean, they're on Twitch when as they happen, and they come to YouTube like the day and the night after, so you can join the raffle and then catch the VOD. Eventually, I'll probably have requirements so you have to be here, but that ain't here yet. And what else is there? Yeah, that's the biggest one out. Oh yeah, also, I mean, in general, fire rate slows are just OP right now. Yeah, I'm glad we don't die. Like, okay, your role at this point in lane is just let the Calico die. Your only goal is don't die with the Calico, because she is going to repeatedly die. And you just have to farm for yourself, and not let the Calico die. Suppressor Abrams is subs. Oh wait, Suppressor is subs right now. Holy shit, there's Lexia. Yeah, I mean, Suppressor is good. I think also things like Yamato Power Slash, people sleep on the 3-max. 3-max goes kind of crazy. Because the fire rate slow is pretty fucking good, and if you just have it like infinite uptime, good Stoneform. We shouldn't try to Stoneform on him. Well, you're not an elo, this matters. But one thing to keep in mind about Ivy is when you Stoneform, there's a window at the end of your Stoneform where you can't parry, but you can be meleeed. So if the Abrams was better, he would have just killed you there. You don't really have to be cognizant of that at this elo, but it's worth mentioning. Yeah, I don't like Yamato. Got thermal class at 8 in the morning tomorrow. Oh, fuck. Damn, I'm sorry, man. I'm so glad I'm out of school. I was not a school person. It did not hit for me. Cultist, sure. I mean, the item's OP. Well, I guess now it's not. It's pretty... The item's good, I guess. After the nerf, I wouldn't call it OP, but I would call it good. So sure, we rush it. Also, I don't mind Guardian Ward. I don't really look to your build, but like, I mean, all these items are good. I actually do like Guardian Ward to try to keep this Calico from inting. Got him done with the uni, now I can just be unemployed. Okay, you're good. I think Cultist probably needs a little bit of a nerf. I still think it's probably like A tier, and realistically every item should sit B or C, but I mean, I don't think it's that big of an issue now. Because like characters that don't like the stats aren't buying it, and that's what matters. You're too afraid of this. Well, to be fair, he does have charge. Just focus minions here, yeah. You should be focusing the minion over Abrams. If you kill the minion sooner, you have a lot easier time doing that. Did you just ult? Yeah, that's true also. You could try to parry on tower. If you just stand on tower to stop Abrams from meleeing it, that also would drastically reduce his damage. He would charge you in melee, but it doesn't one-shot you. As long as you parry for tower, you're fine. Keeping our tower alive is worth it. Stone form. I would also say this is definitely a rebuttal lane, because like this guy is over meleeing so much. This Abrams is highly punishable with how much he melees, but not having rebuttal is rough for us. Yeah, I would just spot rebuttal. I think in general, well, he goes about reactive barrier. Okay, issue I'm seeing is we don't have any counter. I don't like healbane. Well, no, I don't like healbane. Your healbane is your counter for Abrams, but it'd be 20x better to get either rebuttal for Abrams or reactive barrier. If you get reactive barrier, you can't be killed by him. If you get rebuttal, you know, with a little bit of skill, you can't be killed by him. Ult away, you need ults. Your only chance at living. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you could see the mistake here. Even though we got a good parry, we just don't have any backup. Yeah, your Calico's just dying, and we know Mina's close. Also, you're... Even on the first side of that, even aside of that, you're still trying to fight the Abrams who's 2k up on you, right? Even with healbane, he still has 2k on you. You're not feeling that good into him, your Guardian Ward spect. At this point, he has... Yeah, he has a lot of AP too. Yeah, parrying Abrams does nothing unless you have, only time parrying Abrams does anything is if you have rebuttal, because then it does his absurd melee damage back onto him. But also when you're taking that fight, one thing, like, another thing just to mention when you're going into a fight like that, is Abrams isn't really saving for a spike. He's like, you know, 2 and 2 here. Oh, actually, he just got a Siphon Life maxed. But you are saving for your Katsu maxed, which is more of a farming spike. But it is still whenever you're saving up a lot of AP, like, you know, you're fighting on 3 AP, now you're on 4 AP, you are at one of your weakest points in the game. So it is still, like, also just an ideal time for us to fight. Oh.
Sometimes you have to make your own opportunities.
Abrams online to be Thanos? I mean, the character or in this game? In this game, look at fucking Pocket. Pocket hard carried this Abrams in lane, and now it's just Abrams with the sole lead, so not much you can do about him. Oh, 4 of them finally killed, or 4 of us finally killed him. Yeah, you probably could have farmed one of those Lottos before coming to waves, but I'm glad we're coming. Sorry, I'm reading fucking chat. It's a support-ish Ivy builds. Let's see, what item? Suppressor isn't that good this game. You need... I don't know what you need on support Ivy here. I mean, you definitely need Divine Barrier because we're into a fed pocket, so being able to cleanse that ult is insanely good. You Katsu max. Yes, that one shot took off. I mean, the issue is this pocket's 17k. We also did just try to stone from a pocket with cloak out, which is never gonna land. We're gonna go... Mystic slow, slowing. Okay, yeah, I definitely support Ivy. Let's see. Your team, okay. I know what's your angle here. As support, it's kind of a weird area because you're like, you know, they have very fed laners. Ideally, you guys want to look for Urn, but you aren't behind enough right now for Urn to be on your side. Well, actually, it's next Urn is going to be pretty close. We're like 1k away. But you do need to look... I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard to play with the team behind his support. You should really just put your mind towards Urn. That's your best... In general, it's your best way of coming back, but especially as a support, it's like, okay, you know, we're behind. What's our Our one angle is just staring at the sword and waiting for it to respawn and then trying to run it. Well, when it's on our side, which again, we're like a few K away from. You should not go into this fight. It's Yamto's taking a terrible fight. I'm glad you're not going into it, but you're also not pinging her back, which isn't great. Rescue Beam is really good this game. Your team is overcommitting all the time. Being able to like manually pull them back would go crazy. I mean, this is just mosh mids. You should be backing off. Yeah, we just ult our way. You gotta play. Wait, what's happening? I mean, you are support Ivy, so you aren't really farm heavy, but it is also a game where we don't win fights. Like right now, our team is actually down enough for Earn to be on our side, so now we should try to grab Earn. That fight going poorly for us is actually really good for us. Because now Earn's on our side, so you should just be beelining Earn. And in general, your team just doesn't want to fight here. You're down a ton, you just don't win any fights unless it's like you grouping up and picking them off. I mean, I agree DB is good this game, but you don't get it this early. You get Divine Barrier, like, I don't know, 20 something K. I would say it's the, like, when you want to buy it. Maybe 18 at the earliest. This is just, I mean, Divine Barrier, good item, but this is too early for it. Actors are extremely full, though. They're gonna sell Healing Riot for Heroic, I assume. Okay, perfect. We got Earn. Does our team like Fire Rate? It's not really. Viper does. Paradox doesn't love it, but doesn't hate it. No one else really uses it. I guess guys can use it. Yeah, I mean, that is also true that the game... Well, no, your Viper's your M1. Viper, even though she's going Spirit. No, she's going God. You're fine. Viper's your M1, you're your support. I mean, this definitely isn't the best support Ivy game. But, I mean, it's fine. Okay, I like your movement. I love that you're doing diagonal air dashes, but what you gotta do is you gotta jump slide out of them. Your movement's really good, though. Just make sure to be jumping out of your diagonal air dashes. You just get a lot more movement if you're jump sliding out of them. Yeah, just don't form any charges. Already. Abrams players are such creatures. He's not gonna die. You can't chase. You can't chase. Really bad chaser. I know it's a low Abrams, but it's a low Abrams. And also, for one, you're leaving wave. For two, you have absolutely no backup. These are just not an angle you can chase or even walk up. Yeah, you're ulting the chase is really bad. Well, I mean, we won't kill him for this, but decent chance we die. And also, again, you're just letting that whole wave crash into your walker. Yep. Yeah. I didn't even have backup. But you're a support Ivy. The Abrams is 2k up on you. You can't be trying to chase that with no backup. Oh, Abrams allowed to do that? I mean, well, I can't even say he's the most balanced character in the game right now because Kelvin exists, but he's the second most balanced character in the game right now. Also, at a certain point with your movement, it might be better just to dash jump. Don't forget dash jump, slide is also a fine way to move. If you're doing little air jumps, you gotta either be trying to utilize wall bounces off the back of them, or you have to be trying to jump out of them and then slide. Probably just ult her out, honestly. You just probably could have gotten her out if you ulted, but we're just gonna letting her die. Yeah. Yeah, you should just run on top of that Yamato, just ult her as soon as her ult expires. She doesn't have kill potential, but you could get her out.
My mistake. Headed to blue.
Yeah, we just catch this wave. I mean, our walker is getting thinned by a lot. We're not actually that behind in this game. This game feels so much worse than it actually is. Who in our team is pulling the weight? No one. Okay. Back off, yeah. insane tickling from this distance. No gun to tickle. Yeah, I mean it is just support Ivy, right? You kind of have to just play around a teammate, and your best option is this Calico.
Headed to York.
You aren't really gonna do that much on your own. I mean your Kutsus do a decent chunk in team fights, but in general people will just run away from them. Glad you're stopping the pocket split. It really sucks your Calico is coming with you.
They're in control.
No silence wave on Calico? You should slowing Hex. Oof. We get lucky with the trade. Well, our slowing Hex was online. No, yeah, my cooldowns aren't glitched. Oh, no, they are glitched. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's really unfortunate that our Calico is chasing the 20k Infernus instead of fighting the 27k pocket, but not much we can do about that. Did she even kill the Infernus? I don't think she did. Diviners, yeah, that makes sense. I don't like Diviners on Calico, honestly. I feel like because over half of your burst comes out before your ult.
I'll move them around the battlefield.
She did? Okay. Yeah, you have to be afraid of the Dino ults. You just Vortex Web and Kutsu here. That was good, you Vortex Web. You just didn't have the Kutsu you needed for a lot of your damage. Is that our teammate caching? Or is that them? Okay, that's our teammate caching. You don't want to chase them. Okay, your team's chasing. This is pretty risky. You're giving up the favor of your geometry to chase. In general, after you run a comebacker and you don't want to look for the fight, because if you have a comebacker and they are very ahead, and if you're chasing, that means you're chasing out of your favorable geometry, and in general, chasing just puts the ball in their court for a better fight. We win though, and you should be looking mid here. You're up 2. Yeah, we should just kill some Infernus and then go mid. Dynamo doesn't have ult, so we're in a great spot for mid. We're just gonna die, aren't we? This is an interesting fight. How did that not hit you? Didn't really melee as Ivy. It's kind of bait that button exists on her. We killed 2. I mean, unfortunately, it took us 30 seconds to kill Abrams. Okay, so now we can't do mid. Yeah, I mean, soul-wise, the game's not that hard. You just gonna have to shut down pocket. And your Calico got a lot of souls off that fight, which is great for us. I mean, as much as it feels like we're just getting, like, losing every fight on paper, we're, like, fine. Be careful. I mean, we're just so weak personally. Like support Ivy, you just don't do that much. Like on your own, you obviously do like a decent chunk in a team fight. You can't really be jumping in the fray. You kind of just need to play like, you know, with your ults, play above them. This is, I guess, a fine fight for us. It's 5v5, so it's not great if we can backpedal. Yeah. Insane. There's 5 people there in our jungle, but once there is, we just need to back off. We should not be going into this. We're going into a fight where we're down 1. This is really bad. We have no chance at winning this fight. It's a 4v5. Yeah, there's your Viper, and that's mid boss. Yeah. We're just taking such bad fights. I mean, that's why this game feels so bad. Is it the classic, they're deathballing, and we just kind of lose because we're not playing around a deathball? The way you beat a deathball is not by deathballing back, kind of like you tried to, it's just by splitting. When they show like 5 in your jungle here, or I think it was here, you push sides. You just don't fight. You walk back, you push sides. Don't give them the pick they want. It's bad for them to hard group like that, but we're just giving them the fight they want while they're very ahead. Going for steal, really? If your team's going for steal, you need to be there with them for your stone form. Ivy has pretty good steal potential with Vortex Web and stone form. I think you just give. But since your team's making the call to steal, you need to be there with them. Especially since, again, you're literally the best person alive. I think, with steal potential.
This'll be over.
Farah and Calico can't really do shit.
Tirando espinas.
Okay. Trying to kill Abrams is exactly the function serves give advantage to his team. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this whole that's okay. That's also why Abrams is so OP. This whole thing is like, if you try to kill him, that's what he wants, which is, you know, really, really fun to play around.
I'll get 'em.
And I feel like it's even more extreme than Mole and Crow because he feels so much less immortal than the Mole. Yeah, but not to the extent of Abrams. Abrams is like obviously every frontliner Billy, like they want to eat your cooldowns. Abrams wants you to try to kill him because you can't. Like other frontliners want to eat your cooldowns and they want you to, like, you know, spend all your fire and cooldowns on them. Abrams like actually wants, like actively wants you to try to kill him because you can't.
Mina's missing.
There's, you know, there's a small distinction in his immortality, but it's really fun.
Pull back.
Nah, Victor's not worse than Abrams right now. You're just kind of eating the Infernus Ult for fun there. Yeah, we die now. Oh no, we live. You're kind of lucky. They're never punishing us for just jumping in their team's face. They never focus us when we're in their face. I mean, yeah, the Divine Barriers comes out so early. Yeah, you don't have it for pocket ult. We're somehow, I don't know how these Abrams charges are missing us. Yeah. I mean, not much we can do at this point in the game. We just kind of lose. Again, you're doing, I mean, like, right there on that slide, we did 200 damage with our gun demo, right? Like, this build is not, I'm not even gun-oriented, but, like, I don't know. I don't love this build. We're support Ivy, but we just don't do much. Like, you're kind of building true support Ivy. Holy shit. How much does melee just do? Okay. Support Ivy, like, again, I think supports are fine for playing in solo queue, but you shouldn't build like a true support. Like, you need, if you just had a rapid recharge in this build, you'd be 20x more useful. Especially with Vortex Web. Only having 2 Katsus when Katsu is by far your main source of damage just feels so bad. Yeah, there's, oh, also, yeah, BRS should have come out so much sooner. That item is so OP right now. Those are not on our side, man. This game just feels so bad. We're never behind in souls, but every fight feels completely unwinnable because what's happening? I mean, we don't do shit in fights because we're support Ivy. I mean, our team should do something. Our team's builds don't look troll. Well, that troll.
Let's go for a ride.
We're just taking bad fights like this. The issue with this game is just, like, they always have the advantage and we're always team fighting them for no reason. There's no reason for us to be fighting him, but we're all gonna die and lose the game. Because we're already down 1. We're gonna be down 2 in a second. Where is it? One of us will fall eventually. Not a great fight. And we're fighting super fragmented. Yeah, there's a second to fall. Now we're calling back, like, there's no reason to take this fight in the first place. Yeah, on support heavy, you do kind of have to go more spear heavy. Again, I mean, I think something literally just as simple as rapid recharge would make this build much better, like in solo queue. In pro, you could probably get away with this. But, I mean, this is solo queue, right? Especially at a lower level, it's... Again, I don't think Paige... Again, I think Paige is the most boosted character in the game, even though she's a true support. But Paige also has a bunch of utility in her kit. With, like, a ton of damage off her dragon and stuff. Like, I think in general, if you're playing lower level support, you just go a little more selfish. Nothing extreme, but just something as simple as a rapid recharge would make you feel so much stronger. Even though maybe it's like, you know, if you're in coordinate like pro play, maybe it's a little more troll. But then also like, you know, well, we're 34k, but this build is also, again, it's so like not. It just doesn't quite work in solo queue, because also in pro play the entire point of this build would be to be very low farm. Well, we're second highest on our third highest on our team, which is not where we should be sitting at all. But our teammates don't know how to farm, so again we're just taking this fight for fun. I guess we're up one now, but why are we just like running back between fights? We're running back and forth in between fights. Something I learned early on because of Ivy is the best way. Oh, that was the thing you were. The thing that you said was the thing I was writing about. Oh, I see. Yeah, with the Page and Ivy. Yeah, exactly. You just kind of need some way to selfishly carry, even on a support build. Also, have we used Rescue Beam this game? I don't think we have. I mean, I think Rescue Beam is good this game. Thank you for the follow, Kurokimon. I have no idea how you say that, but like, what was I saying? I should have thought. Oh yeah. With the support Ivy build, this is just. I know, I actually completely lost my train of thoughts. I would just, yeah, with Page, and I would just go rapid recharge. It's literally as simple as that. We're just ping-ponging between fights for fun. There's no rhyme or reason why we're fighting, and they're always ahead, so they're always going to win these fights. And they have a better team fight comp than us with like Dynamo ult and Pocket ult. Well, we don't even really have any good team fight ults. I mean, Yamond ult is OP, but Yamond is behind. None of our other, I mean, Para's good for picks. Ivy, I guess, is good in team fights, but it's not like a major, you know, it's not like comparable to Dynamo. They also have Fernal, which is great in a team fight. Yeah, we just died for fun again. You're ulting into this not great fight on Mina. Yeah, excuse me. Get the heal first, she gets out, but I mean, it's just a pattern of going back and forth between bad fights. Okay. Now they're going mids. I mean, they have Dynamo ult, so we can't even contest. You're gonna have to contest this mid, but you can't. Well, no, your patient's not knocked. You don't have to contest.
Krill is missing.
Yeah, because teammates don't know how to farm, your farm build damage. Yeah, I mean, in general, the best way to, like, even if you look at most, okay, Lemay was literally talking about this issue recently. Okay, we're boosting, but it's too late. Even if, like, in solo queue, you have to play very farm-oriented, even if you're, like, position 6 player, which means, like, the lowest farm player. Dynamo didn't ult and just meleeed the rejuve 3 times. What the fuck? You'd ult her way, yeah. But it's, like, even in solo queue or whatever, people will... Oh, he's trying to go back in. Will get, like, they'll start playing wrong because they're so used to playing just for their selfishly and for their own farm. You are... Okay, you're out. Risky angle to play though. Yeah, we pocket ult. You should just DB yourself to cleanse it. We need to divine barrier ourselves here. Okay, there it is. Little late, but better late than never. There's our rescue beam. Is that our first rescue beam usage? No, we used it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times this game. I think every single use of rescue beam was a self cast though. It's not great. Wait, instead of going Healbane and DE and Bullet Shred slow, I mean, I think going BRS is great. BRS is just an OP item, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, Healbane is selfishly more like reactive barrier instead of Healbane. Be fine. I'm also noticing, yeah, okay, also the biggest issue is like Vortex Web is kind of wasted because we don't have, every time we Vortex Web, we just don't have Kutsus. Which is the rough part. You just need, you know, if you had rapid recharge, you just had more Kutsus, make your life so much easier. And also, getting rapid recharge opens the door for building refresher, and that can make you way more useful in a fight. I mean, every character's doing some form of gun damage. Like, Ivy's doing gun damage. I mean, Bull Resist Shredder for plus, like, 13% damage on a 1.2k or 1.6k item is just ridiculous. Even if, like, 1 or 2 people shoot them, it's still, like, a comical amount of damage. Even if your whole team Spirit, I buy it. Because everyone does an amount of gun damage, and this item is just absurd. Well, okay, I guess not if your whole team Spirit, but if you have a single gun character. Or if you're just a character that likes to do some gun damage. But yeah, if we look at our own damage, I mean, we're pretty low. I suppose really our carry there. Of course, we're support builds. We're not going to be crazy low. Like, our healing isn't crazy. Our damage isn't crazy. And we're kind of just there. We didn't do much at all, which is the unfortunate part. I mean, you can't see, like, the invisible statistic of, like, the C score or whatever, or like debuff score, but it is still we just didn't do much this game, which I think, again, if you just had rapid recharge, it'd be 20x easier. As far as the notes, first off, in lane, I mean, our Calico was overly aggressive, but we weren't playing around our Calico. Like, it is good to, or sorry, we were overly flying around our Calico. It's good to mirror the Calico's aggressiveness, which we did early, but then after she's died twice in lane, we just need to let her die. If she's going aggressively, she's already 0-2, you just let her die. There's nothing you can do about it, don't die with her. Next up, your Kutsu usage in lane. Again, you always want to try to Kutsu the enemy and the wave. I just talked about this in my laning guide. But you want to try, I mean, especially, you don't want to just use your Kutsu on a player, because really hurts your wave prio, which Ivy needs a lot for being able to farm efficiently and min-max her souls. And then next up, the paying attention to soul count. You kept fighting like the Abrams 2k up on you. The super fed pocket, which if they're higher souls than you, you just shouldn't be trying to fight them. Your movements, I mean, nothing crazy on the movements front. But just you kept doing this, which is like a fine way to get around. You just want to do this. Actually, it's kind of hard on Victor because he has no sprint speed. You just want to do this, and it makes life easier. Kind of hard to show on Victor, but you get the idea. You just jump out of the slide. You move a little faster instead of just, you know, spam or like not only sliding. The reason you do a jump, you were doing a diagonal air dash, which is great, but the reason you do that is so you can jump out of it and then slide for more momentum. Like jump slide to preserve momentum. Finally, well, one more note of building a little more in general, just, you know, building a little more selfishly with something like rapid recharge, or, you know, you also with your build counter itemization. Reactive barrier is amazing into Abrams, is really good into this comp with Fern, Abrams, Dino, Mo. You could also go rebuttal if you really wanted, which would have been huge in lane. But a little more counter itemization, and then a little more selfishness with stuff like rapid recharge. But then the biggest note is just the overfighting. Like, by far our biggest issue is just our team's biggest issue is just we were permanently going from fight to fight to fight to fight when we were behind. I don't think we won a single fight. We were bouncing between every single one of them, which is just not what we want to do. You need to be, if you're like this behind, you need to be, I mean, you weren't even that behind, but we're a worse team fight comp and we're behind. You want to be looking for picks, or if they're deathballing, you just split and look for like one of you grabs a walker while they deathball to kill one of you, and then you trade one for walker, and it's great because you need the flex slots. Yeah, I mean, you can also just try playing Ivy carry. I mean, even Ivy Spirit, like True Spirit or like Dive Bomber Ivy is not bad. Here, one sec, my dog will. Okay. Dive Bomber has AoE 5k damage for combo pretty much. Yeah, I mean, we kind of like went Dive Bomber, like the starts of it with our... Oh yeah, I guess that's also one last note I'll mention, is we weren't really using our Vortex Web well at all. Our itemization usage was bad. We only self-cast Rescue Beam like 5 times this game, which was not great. And Vortex Web usages, I think almost every time we at no point did we Vortex Web them into a Kutsu, and I think almost every time we used Vortex Web, we didn't have Kutsu up. The combo on Ivy is ult. Well, I can't demonstrate. I can demonstrate it. It's just some capacity. The combo on Ivy that you should be doing and that we never saw is, oh my god, what is this build? Okay, you can tell I haven't played Ivy in a long minute. What the? Why is it so? Okay. I just need Vortex Web. A B C D. There we go. You want to ult. You want a Vortex Web. You want to throw a Kutsu, and then you want to Stone for a minute, and you can see. I mean, 500 damage, and literally all I have is Vortex Web. If we just do that combo, we'll be doing like 20x more. Okay. Anyway, that's it for those notes. Let me get another raffle up. Oh, I can also, this is the movement with the thing. Like, you can see it a little easier on Ivy. Just like this. Nothing crazy. Wait, I think you mean shake the feeling that Ivy team just had weaker characters? I mean, yeah, partially it's a Q issue where we just have worse team fight. But we had better pick than that. Well, maybe not better, but our comp was a pick comp, and we just weren't looking for comp. We were just looking for, we weren't looking for, we were looking for team fights and not looking for picks. And then come to this scene. This goes this, that. Okay. A little bit of housekeeping. We wait for the raffle. Okay. And come here. I think Ivy should wait. I think Ivy should fill the carry role in that comp specifically. I've never seen a Viper do much. Wait, never seen a Viper do much other than when super fed. I mean, Viper's a fine M1 though. She hasn't been that like meta recently, but she's a fine M1. She does a ton of damage. It just feels people on like lower elo can't pilot her. And she's fine. I mean, she does an absurd amount of damage if you're playing her correctly. Because Viper has like a headshot multiplier. Where most characters do like 1.5 x damage on headshots, but she does like, I think 1.7 or something. It's so stupid. I don't know why they gave her a headshot multiplier. It just makes her more fucking annoying. She's really fun. She's a fun character and really well designed, and I'm so glad that they added her smile. And I wish it has full reworked Viper, honestly. Full rework Viper, full rework Sinclair. Admit that the guy from Risk of Rain didn't know how to make a MOBA character when he started, which is fine, because now he knows. No, it's a multiplier. She's one of the only characters that does increase. Like, you can see I do 7 on body shot. Oh wait, that was actually different. Then it's 11 on head. I can pull up the wiki. Deadlock wiki. Maybe, I'm pretty sure I'm right, although maybe I'm... Are there 2 Deadlock wikis now? Viper. Where do I see? Where's crit? Over here. Oh no, you're right. She does have minus. I'm going insane. Who's the character with additional then? I know there's some. Can I see crit stat? I know there's some character. Okay, I can't see crit bonus skill. There's some character that gets additional and it's really annoying, but it's not Viper. Who is it? They don't have it here? They don't have every character's crit rate? Oh, this isn't even really talking about crit rate. Okay. That sucks. I know there's one. Who gets more? What character is it? It's some character, and it annoys the fuck out of me that they get additional crit rate. Yeah, crit rate is headshot rate. Some characters, like apparently Viper, have reduced headshot, and then and also 7 has reduced. Well, 7 takes reduced headshot damage. Oh, and Krill takes reduced headshot damage because they have big heads. Who else does? I don't know if anyone else does reduce like crit damage. No, apparently, I mean Viper has a negative crit multiplier, and then there are other characters. I can't remember who. There's one with an additional crit multiplier, but I also can't remember who that was. Kelvin has is this increased? Okay, that makes sense. They haven't nerfed that, really? Yoshi? Really haven't nerfed that? Oh, he has okay, he has a nerf. Who has more though? I know there's a character that does additional crit rate, but I can't, and it really annoys me. But I can't remember who it is. There's something I don't understand about Abrams, why he feels like he does way more damage off melees. If his no, he has increased melee scaling.
One day I'm gonna die, but it ain't gonna be today.
Okay, let me pull up the wiki. This is the Deadlock wiki. I already closed it. Deadlock wiki. Or he has increased base or something. Yeah, I know at least he has increased base. I believe it's increased scaling though. Let me check. Yeah, he has his heavy melees get plus 0.3.67 per boon. In comparison, like, I don't know. Yamato has really good melee scaling as well. To be fair, she has 3.68. Okay, let's just went with bad melee scaling. Ivy just has to reduce base melee, not scaling, right? Yeah, Ivy does plus 3.09 on heavy melees per boon. Info in the game wrong? I don't know. I don't think it's correct. I don't think it's correct. I'm not sure. Yeah, I know the information you're talking about where it says everyone has the same scaling. I don't know, man. I know Abrams has increased some capacity. I can't remember if it's increased base melee or increased. I guess we can check it ourselves. Oh, well, there's no easy way to check. No, there is. There is. We can check it ourselves. It says 1.1 in the game, right? 1. No, that's spirit. What does it say for increased melee? Okay. 116. 1, 2, 3. 127. That's plus 11 on 3, which is plus 3 point. Yeah, whatever the game said, right? Wait, yeah, because 3 would be 9. Yeah, yeah, plus 3 point whatever the game said. And then what does it say in game? Because I'm getting 5 off boons. Oh, that's... Oh, wait. Am I getting more... Oh, I get what's happening. So, I believe it's because the melee damage formula is derived from your bullet, or like your weapon damage. So even though technically melee damage only improves by, whatever it says, like 5 for 3 boons, the base bullet damage also improves by 0.42 per boon, which ends up netting a stronger melee. I believe that's what it is. Oh, yeah, you're in game, I believe. Oracle Pocket. So this is what, former Archon? Yeah, former, no, not former Archon, former Ritual Emis? No, Ritualist, right? Yeah, no, even lower, I don't know, I don't remember. Like that, okay. Yeah, the math in the game is complicated. All you really need to know is Abrams melee go big, Ivy melee go small. Arcanist such ritualist. Okay, thank you. Yeah, right now I'm good. Go online on Discord. I can't be bothered. I need a YouTube review. I gotta lock in for. I wonder how ranks on reviews will fare now. I feel like all older reviews are gonna be like 10x worse now because people will see like, oh, this guy's Oracle, like that's shit now. Well, not. I mean, no disrespect to Oracle players, but you know, like people aren't gonna, the rank changes. I feel like it's gonna grief old reviews. I hate this character so much. Phantom 6 South America has top 1000 on the server, really? Damn. I should join South America then, goddamn. I wonder if I mean, I probably could. Why do people even play on other regions? Like, don't you have to make a whole other account and then like you put it on a different region or some shit?
Keep trying, kid. Nice job.
You have to make another Steam. Oh, really? Okay. I'm not gonna like do that, but it would kind of be fun to have like an OCE account that I could just like get super high, but I'm not gonna do. I see. I assume it's like super, super laggy. Well, I mean, I guess ping would just be like, what, plus 100? Be really fun. You guys know I never complain about ping. Well, to be fair, I'm used to playing on 60 perma, so maybe it wouldn't be that big of a difference. Oh, she plays on EU with 90? Yeah, 90 ain't shit though. I mean, I'm constantly on at least 60. I live in fucking America and play. I just get put on the other coast. I'm going like OCE. That's just gonna be like at least 140, right? Thank you for the follow, new. Welcome, welcome. I thought Pashi was EU for the longest time because I never watched his streams or anything. I just saw his videos about being top in EU. Oh, I see, I see. Oracle.
I've read so many stories, Paige, but today you write your own. Summon me and forge a new future for
I hate
you
Paige,
and
so.
your family.
Flash, marker, Oracle, Pocket. Alright, this is gonna be a YouTube video, and you guys ready for all the comments? This guy's not Oracle. How is this guy Oracle? The rank boost was so stupid. Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna farm so many comments. I should do a Eternus review like that. Someone used to be Ascendant. I'll farm so many. Like the cloak. A lot of wave pro for us, which is great. Yeah, we're looking to fight with wave. We need to be a little careful. Obviously, we're into Yamato Billy, which is a strong lane. Pocket Warden, not bad at all, but Yamato is league of her own as far as laners go. I'm just weird. I can't play on high ping in most games. It messes with me super hard. Yeah, I kind of used to be like that, and then I played League, where if you play League in America, you're at minimum 90 ping, because the servers are just like... There's only like one set of like dog shit servers in like fucking Indiana. It's just rough. I mean, it's great. We got an insane amount of aggression. By the way, just for the record, for anyone watching, this is like what getting Prio on first wave does. Well, them then fighting us on our first wave Prio as well, right? But still, like, this is a huge advantage. Now we can just keep pushing it. I think we're saving for a T2. If we're not shopping after this wave, it's really bad if we're not saving for a T2. But we're probably saving for a T2. Early. Melee is super risky. If he parries you there, you're probably going to start getting lasered by tower. That's like a really risky position to melee. I wouldn't melee like that. If you're ever like near tower, like, okay, in general that melee is risky, but especially if you're ever near tower, you just shouldn't melee. Because if you ever get parried in tower range, it's a guaranteed 100 to 0. Even if Warden like rolls on top of you to parry, you're just gonna get fucked. Yeah, this is bad at this point. We are buying. I don't think Pocket, I mean, maybe you're doing a leap save. I don't think that's happening post nerf. We really should be shopping at this point in SPAC. We're letting our souls get this high. Yeah, there we go. I actually can't play League on anything higher. It's so bad. Yeah. I was saying for Cold Front. I mean, oh god, that's fine. Probably could have shot last wave, but it is bad at this point. Once you miss the stacks of your one, you don't like. Okay, right now you're fighting while waves are like fighting. What is the word for waves fighting each other? I actually don't know a good word for this, because normally you would say waves crashing into each other, but most people have just adopted okay, there's two different types of crashing. There's a wave crashing into tower and a waves crashing into each other. But because a lot of Deadlock players are new to MOBAs, they've kind of adapted crashing as just the act of crashing a tower. So I don't know. I now need to find a good new word for when waves meet. But because the waves are fighting, you shouldn't be looking to go in unless you get a huge advantage. Like, you know, if you'd gotten stacks off your case, then maybe you could look. But it's not, they're still in soul range, so it's not really like you're going for a freeze. If you push them back, maybe. But you don't want to be looking for that fight. It's a cage, really. You don't want to be looking for that fight, Let's make sure the thoughts. Oh, unless you like you know hard shove the wave and then went on them like that, or you hit like all 4 stacks of your case and then you just like, okay, we can kill them, push them off this wave. At the very least, isolate them off and then we can freeze. You should use Cold for on that camp over your one. Significantly shorter cooldown and more useful. We're gonna go box routes. Fine. They're shoving wave into us, so we're good to keep boxing. That's great. Common misplay by them. They should just like slow push. Or like, you know, let it slow push. Oh, they kind of are actually. I mean, they didn't do this ideally. Bad day. Okay, I reward him 4 resets, so we have to hit creeps. In a situation, I always keep pressure up. Is that bad? I mean, define keeping pressure up. If you're killing wave and then, okay, there's two good types of good pressure. One, if you kill wave and then continue to put pressure, yes. Or if you push past wave and pressure them all the way back to their tower, so they push past, so you're like pushing them out of the radius where they get souls, then that's good. But if you're fighting them while while the waves are meeting and they're still in the radius where they get souls, that's where it gets bad. You should react to buff at this elo. I don't expect you. Great ult. You could recast your cloak for getting damage on both of them. Okay, Bebop gets buff. I don't mind that melee. That one's less risky because even though you're near tower, Yamato's dead and you're behind the like first time you were kind of melee, like you were like right here where you were just barely getting out of this cart range, but here if you get parried, you're behind the cart, so you won't get shot by tower. But then also Yamato's dead, so it's not as scary if we get parried. And if he parries us, he can't like follow up because he's 1 HP. Warden will just kill if he does. I said it way earlier before the first buy. Oh, you were saying it like, I mean, you want, if, yes, it's good to keep pressure, but you need to buy. Because at a certain point, if you're overstaying keeping pressure, you're going to put yourself in a bad spot. Because like this pocket letting themselves get up to like 2k souls. If the enemy had realized like, hey, like both of the Warden and Pocket are sitting on 2k. I don't mind this engage. And actually, holy shit, chain broke. Christmas miracle. The reason I said I don't like that or don't dislike that engage is although it's ego. Well, actually, I don't know if we saw Yamato off map. Okay, if we didn't see Yamato, it's bad. But I'm assuming we saw Yamato off map. Then you are again potentially trying to push him past the wave, which isn't bad. But it's only good if you're like, I guess this is kind of based on you. If your mentality in this is like, hey, I want to push him out of soul range, then it's good. If you're just fighting because he's there and not really thinking about soul range, then it's bad. But also, it would say before is if the Billy and Yamato realized like, hey, you know, we're both strong laners and they're both sitting on 2k, we both have massive bias and they just engage, they would win the 2v2. Because they're, you know, have 2 items on you, which is very massive. Yeah, there's a leap. Yeah, it's fine. In general, it's not great to prioritize using your barrage to farm. Because it's not bad to farm, it's not great. Pretty much everything else in your kit farms faster. And also, you know, keeping the damage amp in the pocket is very scary. And like, even though all your other abilities are, you know, very good, obviously, for getting away or for team fighting, being able to ramp up damage is great. And it's also the highest cooldown since you aren't putting points into it. Oh, you do actually put 1 point into it, but you aren't getting the CDR on it. I mean, yeah, we're just kind of, this is fine. Our Warden's roaming, we're getting super fed. We're gonna come onto this lane super big. I think you're, what the fuck is happening on the right side of map? I think your Warden's just roaming. I mean, we kind of have to monitor Yamato. You should farm your Sinners now, which it looks like we are. Perfect. I mean, yeah. Ideal, you want to, okay, I wasn't looking at timer either, but like, ideal play is you shove this wave sooner and then you take their Sinners. Instead of farming your own, because when you have an advantage like this, whenever you break tower before 8 minutes, you should try to be farming the enemy Sinners and trying to be stealing them. In the same way they should be trying to secure them. But he's not farming a Sinner, so you can just hard shove this wave and then grab it. Assuming, I mean, they're showing a couple on map. No, they're showing a few. Okay, you're good. Keep trying to push though. Again, stealing the Sinners from them is like it's very massive. It's like it's basically a full, including the value of buffs, a full wave of souls for you, and then also you're denying a full wave from them. Big, yeah. Now Billy's gonna go farm it. It's unfortunate. And Billy has, I mean, we're almost double his net. Well, okay, we're not double his net worth. We're 3k up on him. A full tier 3 item, so he could not fight. We do not have to be afraid. Like, at all. We see Yamato and Infernus. They're showing the majority of their team on map. Yeah, they're showing everyone on map right now. We could just try to scare off this Billy. So you push lane, then take this, wait, then take the sinners and go back to your own? Yeah, exactly like that. Or, I mean, depending on your timer, it might be push wave, take their sinners, catch the wave, and then take your own. But you obviously don't want to ever miss your wave for sinners, but you ideally want to set yourself up to steal their sinners off spawn. And then yours is, you know, much more free to farm. And it's very unlikely they'll invade in that situation because you have your tower. I mean, it could be a rage invade. You do have to be conscious of that. But it would be a misplay on their part too. Let's say a player up on you would be like Billy just solo invading would be a misplay. We should go for buff now. Okay, we're gonna cultist their creep and then go for buff. Isha's cloak. Oh god, we're kind of taking the longest route possible, but we get there. I mean, yeah, this is not, it's kind of boring, but this is great for us. Like, we're 11k in this game because we're just farming side. Not, it gets the job done though. We'll be super fed in this game. We can definitely carry. Not the most efficient spot to farm wave, but it doesn't really matter. Just better if you are on the grounds. The minions walk closer and you can be closer. We're also, I mean, our team's up 5k. You should try to run Earn. Your best play is, it's actually getting close to being 15%. You guys are ahead by, so you could also tap Earn. But it would be really important. Well, tap Earn is just picking it up and then dropping it, so it cements as a neutral Earn. But you could also just be, I mean, you also should be trying to look to run it. I'll get more, I'll talk about, if I remember at 14 minutes, I'll talk about also potentially staggering it. If you guys stagger this Earn, you basically win the game. If you were to tap it right now, okay, now game's getting more closer. If you were to tap it right now, wait till 14:30 and then just stagger it, you guys would win the game. Yeah, we just afflict the Billy. I don't think you have to be afraid. I mean, nah, they're not showing enough. I like us playing a little timid there, actually. I think Billy's just being stupid extending that far. However, it is much safer for us to just be like, hey, if Billy's pushing this far, we have to assume that he has a brain cell and has a teammate behind him. So I do like it. It's a little bit playing like 4 players above your elo, but it is still a good habit to get into of respecting the enemies. DDR, I mean, your build seems fine. Nothing standing out as like egregious. They're all very standard pocket items. I'm honestly not quite sure after the leap nerf if it situates this early, but it is also just an absurdly overpowered item, so I wouldn't doubt even post the nerf it, you still like rush it. Feels like it's afraid to trade 1v1 with Billy. I mean, when they're showing on map, yes, we should be... Now we need to focus wave, though. But we shouldn't be afraid. But when they're not showing is when we need to be afraid. Like, right here, they're showing... Not really showing. I think they've showed a couple right side. I mean, this is a terrible dive on Billy's part. I mean, okay, the thing is, again, it's kind of this weird spot. Yes, you should be like fighting that Billy, but you also, if a Billy is if a Billy 4k down on you is trying to dive you, you have to assume that he has a teammate nearby, because you have to assume no fucking player 4k down on you would try to dive you with no backup, no matter what the elo. You just he was, don't get me wrong, he was trying to do that, but you have to make the assumption that he is, or he has a level of competence that is. I guess left to be desired at this point in the game. Yeah, well, yeah, oh god, the comments. But I don't know, I do think they should push rank back slightly. I like that they brought it up. I did think it was bad that top 10% was Archon, but I think top 10% should be Phantom, not Ascendant. Because a 10% to 1% drop is kind of insane. You could also do top 10% as Oracle, I think that'd be fine too. However, Ascendant's too high. You shouldn't leave your lane. I mean, okay. In this situation, it's fine for you to leave the lane, but you have to ask like your Infernus to pick it up. Infernus would love side laning here. You could ask, I mean, it's really is your Infernus to pick it up, because now no one's picking it up and we're just going to lose the tower and get nothing besides being mid for fun. Yeah, Billy just gets tower now. Also, you should mantle slide. Just press control as you mantle. It's free movement.
They've taken our yellow guardian.
Wait, I did, but they would just fight and farm. I'm gonna be honest, I already forgot what I said. Yeah, I mean, we killed Billy, but it's not worth. For one, he pulled 3 of us and got tower, so now we're gonna lose mid. By the way, if they played correctly, when we showed 3 on this side of map, and they should just push mid and take both towers. This was a very much an overreaction on our part. We only need 1, maybe 2 people to come. More on your ward and chasing as well than you. But yeah, there's Ivy. She's gonna get tower. But we just lost both our guardians for fun. Absolutely no reason to lose those. Okay, now we're at 1440. So we're talking about something called urn staggering, which is if you picked up urn and you held it until the clock hit 15 minutes and then you dropped it at 1501, it would stop the urn from switching sides, which means they would not get their comeback urn. It would cement the urn as neutral and stop it from switching sides, which means that they, since the urn never switched, it would still be on, you know, it'd still be stuck as neutral and on that 15% margin instead of the 10% margin that the second urn has. So they would not get a comeback urn. You'd basically buy yourself 5 more minutes to win the game. Like 5 more minutes where they just can't come back into the game because they don't have an urn to come back with. And you could continue to keep staggering it. Like you could just stagger the next one. I actually don't know if you can stagger more than 3. I've never tried. Or I've never had a game at the point where I've staggered 2 or 3 in a row. It's like at that point it's just like 1, and I've never had a game where at that point where I've had to stagger it or have staggered it again.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Either that or they wise up and they, like, you know, hold it at, just like grab it at like 14 and hold it behind their base and drop it at like 1449 or 59.
Thank you.
I mean, our team's strong side, right side. We're just gonna take their centers, which is great. Again, please mantle slide. Oh, you should actually you shouldn't be trying to engage. Yeah, we're just leaving. That's good. This Billy has insane, like, overfighting issues. I'd go towards this fight on the right side. As much as this is kind of a pointless fight on the right side, your Bebop's pushing this wave. We know Billy's here to respond, so we know there's gonna be one from each team on this side of map. Dynamo's fixing this wave. You come over here, worst case, you just push the wave back and keep applying pressure, or you come into the fight and then can run urn. But because all your waves are good and you know Billy's like around here, it makes it so you can't really invade on well, you could potentially invade this left centers, to be fair, but you can't invade this right centers right here because your team's showing so many on this side of map. If they see you, they'll just like ambush, and we know Billy's already around. Yeah, now we see Billy leaving. Dynamo's coming towards that fight. Once Dynamo comes, you should just come and hard shove mid. We're taking this fight on Billy instead. Oh, discoordination with your teammate is rough. What a hook. I can't wait till they add another hook character, man. Give me a fucking Thresh in this game. I love hook characters so much, but I hated Blitzcrank. I hate Bebop. Give me a difficult hook character. Give me a hook character that's fun. Like Holiday Lasso, but harder and normal ability. That's what I want. And also, you know, obviously not drag you around and stuff, because that'd be OP, but more like just a Bebop hook that you have to channel. Right here, you hard shove that wave. Okay, I'm noticing an issue. We're just not prioritizing centers. You hard shove that wave, you should be coming back, and you kill that Billy. Grab this centers. You could then make your way mid, hard shove, grab this centers, farm this one. Like, you just really want to ping pong between centers to continue like pushing your lead. Like, about ranks, if Phantom was top 10%, you could probably count on your fingers how many E6 players are in South America. Okay, I'm not talking about like South America. I'm talking about like EU and NA. I don't like this reset. Your wave's about to crash in the left walker. You should shove this first, and then you should angle towards the secret shop. You're full HP, so just waste your own time to full reset. Yeah, now we're giving this wave to one of your teammates.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not, percentage-wise, I don't know for other servers. I'm talking about, like, in general and for EU and NA. Why? Okay, I mean, this is rough. Our teams. Oh, 4 left side for 1 crashing wave. They're not even for the crashing wave. They're all just farming the same camp. Heck, yeah, I mean, Urn would also be a great run here. Again, I'm seeing a commonality of just, if you grab, like, you guys are ahead, Urn's great. You guys pretty much always have wave prio. The best way to push this lead is with an Urn run. Again, if you run Urn on that 20-minute mark or on that, like, 1930 mark, so you're holding the Urn when it hits 20, you would also stagger, which is great. But you should just be trying to get the Urn. Can you ignore two waves crashing into each other? So the way it works, if it's like waves neutral, it's a 50-50. Well, I think technically one side has the advantage. I'm not getting into that. In general, whatever side the wave is crashing on, like if two waves are crashing here, you can ignore them because whatever side they're on, their wave is going to come first to reinforce versus your wave. So then the wave will push into you. But if it's on your side, you have to respond because your wave is going to come first to reinforce. But if they're crashing neutrally, it's generally best to respond because it's like a coin flip who loses. I think, again, in most games, either Amber side or Sapphire side is like hard-coded to have an advantage and like their wave wins. But someone smarter than me probably knows which side that is. I don't care enough to like sweaty. I'm not sweaty enough to know that. Don't ulti Yamato. Oh, she doesn't have ult, you're fine. Keep in mind that Yamato ult does cleanse your ult though, so like solo ulting her is not great. She didn't have ult in that case, so it was fine. But I doubt that you checked she didn't have ult and then ulted her.
Good job.
Did we get Urn? What happened there? Boosting from mid, yeah, sure. So routing thing, you're going to buy. But when you're coming down here, you don't really have to use boost. Yeah, you can do exactly what the speed bump is doing. What the speed bump did is more efficient routing than going to base. You jump off this zip, you come down here, slide down this staircase, and come up here, and it's slightly more efficient than going all the way to base. yeah, we do got a pocket review. Yeah, looking back at the build, it looks fine. Tank Buster duration on ults. Yeah, I mean, that's fine, I guess. Duration on ult is a very niche buy, to say the least, but I guess it's not bad. They're not that tanky that you need it, and they don't have that much healing that you really need duration, and you haven't hit that many teamfight ults, but if you really like it, you can run it. I just don't think you're going to get that much value out of it, and losing that slot is not great. So build is just very, like, slot-based. Also, if you're buying extra stam, just upgrade that shit to Arcane Surge. Maybe you're going Stamina Mastery, but Arcane Surge is just so fucking good, man. You can use it pre every ult, too. It just gives you almost as much ability range as Mystic Expansion. Mystic Expansion gives 20, it gives 15, right? So it's very good. And gives you the stamina, obviously. And you can use it on, like, all your shit. What the fuck is TB? TB... I don't know what TB is. Ooh, unfortunate. That's a good ult. TP to cloak, yeah. We're a little lost. Tank Buster, okay, thank you. Yeah, they aren't very tanky, to be fair. Yeah, I guess that's true. The reason this, like, duration and Tank Buster and everything aren't ideal is because their only real tank is Billy. If they had like an Abrams or a Victor, well, I mean Victor less, but like an Abrams, you could go crazy. How do you lock down and catch a good pocket? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like Lucy said, it's Silence Wave or Slowing X are your best options. Can't think anything else. I mean, if pocket's really a problem, Curse. But generally, Silence Wave and Slowing X will get the job done. What the fuck is happening here? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna explain your options. Because this wave is about to crash, and the most important thing is stopping this wave from crashing to the walker. If you come to this fight, Warden's forced to reset and grab this wave, which is going to take him a while. I think it's better for you to come, push this, and then you tell your Warden hardship this walker. Because this is a terrible fight by your team. We're just fighting like this for fun. And you have no ult. You aren't going to be, like, you're still useful, but Your main like fight swinging ability is down. Yeah, now Warden has to reset, which isn't great, and he's probably gonna miss like half of the wave. Oh, he's not even going to stop it. Yeah, now we're just gonna take this fight. I mean, yeah, like how much damage? Oh, look how much damage we did in the fight at the end. I assume, yeah, we definitely let our left our bag. We've definitely let our bag get too high as well. Yeah, now Warden's pushing mid, but I mean, yeah, Infernus is just dead. Just let him die. Maybe Smartman comes out of it and ults. Nope, he's not. Ooh, you just died for him. Yeah, you pick it up. It's so risky to walk up like that. Wow, he actually lives. This is just like a fight we should never win. It's crazy we're winning this. They're just pushing away from their walker resist. We're getting so lucky. If they just like hugged their walker resist, we would never win this. And also none of them are falling back to walker. They're just dying for fun. Well, at this point we should go mid boss. None of them reset to catch the wave on green either. You should go mid boss. If you guys really want to push this walker first, you can, but you... window, I would honestly just immediately be like mid boss. Walker is not more valuable than mid boss, and you killing walker really loses your timing to do mid. I think I suffer from the I need to help my teammates, even though I know it's a bad fight syndrome. Yeah, it's how the way I stopped that was I just literally said out loud, let the idiot die. When I would find myself doing that, I would just say aloud, let the idiot die, and it helped. Yeah, like, okay, there's Trans CD. Yeah, Trans CD Spirit Burn, obviously going hand in hand pretty well. Yeah, I mean, Urn's good. We need to heal, though. Probably should just reset. Yeah, on Pocket specifically it is. If your ult's on CD, you're not going to be able to... Because, okay, I guess this is something you can think about in general with a lot of characters. But, like, Pocket especially are characters like Dynamo. I used to play a lot of Dynamo. And the only time you join those, like, really bad team fights is if you have your, you know, fight swinging ability beating your ultimate. I see, we're just waiting for a good ult. The thing is, in this time, you could have just reset. Which, yes, we have a good angle for an ult, but I'd prefer being... like plus 200 HP, or sorry, not plus 1,200 HP over, I mean, the one man ult we got. Also, removers kind of pretty good this game. Actually, counterspell or remover are both good because we're getting perma knockdowns by this Ivy. You should have used your cloak before you cased. Yeah, I mean, if we're full HP, that just doesn't happen. We're also forcing ults that aren't there. One man ulting that doorman isn't worth. You can just hold your ult there. Doorman's not the problem. I mean, Doorman is doing a lot, but Doorman's not the problem. And one man ult on Doorman isn't going to win us the team fight. If you want to have the most agency possible on Pocket, keep your tempo, pressure, and money up. Keeping tempo, pressure, and money up is higher priority than covering your teammates' mistakes. Yeah, I agreed. Being infinite souls on Pocket is so threatening. Oh, I was gonna look at... Oh yeah, actually, Counterspell is great this game. You can Counterspell Dorman ult, Counterspell Yamato Slash, Counterspell Billy Chain, Counterspell Wraith ult, Counterspell, I mean... Well, Ivy Knockdown. No, Ivy's not... Yeah, Ivy's still Knockdown. And Counterspell Dynamo Kicks. Counterspells are phenomenal by this game. I'd definitely buy it. And then in lieu of that, you can also just buy Remover. Because if we don't buy anything for this Knockdown, we're just gonna get fucked. No, counterspelling Doorman ult is easy. You literally just counterspell. Either you jump into the door and then counterspell as you're in the air, or you counterspell as it expires. Either way is fine. Yeah, we'd ult for the solo kill. Fine. Just guarantees the kill. Good use of it, although, you know, a little sad to have to solo ult, but not bad. Wow, she lives. Ooh, that's rough. Oh, I'm not talking about... I don't even think you can... Wait, can you put pre-counterspell? I don't think you can counterspell the cast of... wait, can you actually counterspell initial cast? I don't think... I mean, maybe I'm wrong. To be fair, I used to play a lot more Doorman than I've played against. But I've also played against shit players, so no one's ever counterspelled me. Well, in theory, the Chan... I don't know. We'll test it after this game, remind me. I've always just assumed you can't because the, like, channel time. Where you're just kind of stuck in Valhalla. Yeah, these Dynamo Kicks are doing a lot. Got timed out because I couldn't join a match. Oh, yeah, that's... I literally all this it's insane to me Valve hasn't realized. Just add a match accept screen. All you have to do is add a screen like League. It pops up. Do you accept the match? Yes or no? Fixes so many issues. Fixes the issue of people pissing before they like join game and just griefing where they die immediately or we have to waste a pause. Fixes the issue of like people getting idle kicked from queue. It fixes so many issues. Oh yeah, you just recast, pick him up. I mean, again, after we kill 2 of them, it's a great mid angle. I definitely lived for too long there, but it's fine. I'm in the game, I'm ready, but the game doesn't connect. I see. Yeah, I mean, this is a good fight mids. If we can get a kill, again, it's just mid boss, which is great. Why did Dorman not do the ally cart? You have to do the ally cart there. I've saved so many people just by forcefully throwing them through my doors. If you're a doorman main and you're trying to save someone, just do the ally cart and force them through your doors. Like that Dynamo, for example, definitely could have died. Now, this is when the fight's bad, though. Once Abrams dies, we need to get out. It was a good fight when we were jumping them and we were up one. At this point, we are not jumping them and we are not up any players, so it's really bad. Also, because if you killed Dynamo, you could have gone mid, which would have been great. Yeah, the fight's really bad at this point. You're looking for an ult. Yeah, we're just forcing... I mean, we got the 2-man ult there, which is good. Don't recast your cloak. Okay. We got the 2-man ult there, which is good, but we ulted before we were even, like... Before we even saw 2 of them. You're just immediately forcing your... Like, you're thinking, I want to ult, so you are ulting. You're not thinking, is this a good ult? It's good. Like, I prefer the issue of over-ulting to under-ulting, but it is still... You want to be a little more, like, conscious with your ults. I'm leaving the game and trying to rejoin, which usually works, and it doesn't, and I'm out for like 10 mins. This shit is stupid, and if I get low prio because of this, I'm gonna make an alt. Yeah, that does sound pretty dumb. Yeah, we're definitely in the, not the golden age of matchmaking right now. You should be at least talking to your teammates and seeing their intents. If they say, no, you don't ult here, save it for a pick. Wait, what's up? Oh, I mean, I don't believe in communicating with your teammates, I ain't gonna lie. I think, I don't know. You just, I mean, 1 pick at this point is mid boss too, so that is true that it is really big to keep our ult online, because again, if we, well, I guess not 1 pick because Dynamo exists, but if we get a pick on Dynamo, or if Dynamo doesn't have ult up and we get 1 pick, then we get mid, which is crazy. We're kind of just, we're playing too aggressively. You're showing aggressively looking for something, which is scary. I mean, there isn't farm on your side of the map. We need to be a little careful. Yeah, Wraith's here. I mean, our team's team fighting for fun. This isn't a great fight. Okay, I mean, this is a classic. Oh, perfect page pause for me. This is a classic mistake. We're just forcing a fight. In Deadlock, you just never want to force a fight for the simple reason of, like, this thing. This exists. You could just grab this and you can run it across the map and it forces a fight that's positive for you. We want to fight, but instead we're like aggressively running around their jungle, like looking for something, and now we're forcing this. You just want to run earn. If you want to fight, just run earn and you're great. yeah, all the Page deck. Oh, I hate Page so much. Ooh. How did we get clipped by that? Does he have expansion? No? Weird. I mean, we've lost 1. You guys can't chase. Okay, actually, this Ivy is good, a good angle. No. You should just left click there before you case. If you just left click her when she's 1 HP, you're fine. Oh, this is so slow time to kill. We get it though. One thing I'm saying, the reason I'm saying you shouldn't over chase is because if they get a second one, it's a guaranteed mid boss. They already have a pretty good mid boss with 1 pick and Dynamo, but if they pick up a second, we don't have any chance to contest, and it's really bad. Hey, we'll name 1 piece of Page deck. Name 1 difficult piece of Page deck, sorry. Don't look for this fight. What do you hate the most, M1 or melees? Personally, I mean, I don't really hate M1s. I don't really hate melees either. I just don't like Abrams because he's overtuned right now. I wouldn't say I hate all melees. Like, I think Billy's fun. I just think Abrams is very overtuned. And the character I hate most are true supports like Paige. And I'm sure we'll get more eventually. Being able to line up ults while in doorman ults. Not really tech. I mean, that's not really tech. Tech is like, again, this is a very easy piece of tech, don't get me wrong, but tech is like dashing and then power slashing. Tech is like jumping out of, or shooting or jumping out of pocket case to make it like come out faster. Yeah, I guess to be fair, ricocheting dragon, but no one builds for dragon. But you know what, to be fair, ricocheting dragon is actual tech. We're just wasting a lot of time right now. It's just like kind of doing nothing. Not really pushing our farm. Just kind of like running around. I think if future supports were geared around playmaking, yeah, exactly. Like Drifter support would be more fun, not buff botting. Exactly. No, that's my point. Like, I mean, I want a Thresh. Like, Thresh is a great playmaking support. I don't want a fucking Nami because fuck Nami. I mean, this should be mid boss, surely. The reason this game has gone so long is because no one's doing mid. Ooh, that hurts. Again, kind of forcing the ult, though. What best case we hit? Was there anyone? Maybe, I think there was someone with Billy. The best case we hit, too. Now we should go mid. Oh, actually, your furnace is dead. Fight's still extending, so we take the fight. It's positive for us. Nami isn't a good example because she actually plays the game. Fuck that. Okay, then Lulu. But like, I would still say, or Yumi, I guess, is the best comparison to Paige. How is this fight still going on like this? Yeah, I like peeling back. I'm glad you don't overchase instead you peel back. Counterspell would have stopped all that damage. Ooh. Yeah, there's their counterspell. Ooh. How did that fight go so bad? I mean, you guys are winning and then you weren't. I think you played your role fine there. The only biggest issue was just forcing the ult. Like, if we just hold ult there, we're in such a better spot. We just force it. We don't even hit it, but even if we do, we just forced one-man ult on the Billy. I mean, I think mechanically your biggest issue. Also, how much are we using our one? I don't think we're using briefcase enough. What's it called? Barrage? Yeah, look at how barren this barrage is after like this point in the game. A big part of Pocket's damage comes from getting stacks with their barrage. See, that's a great ult. But a big part of Pocket's damage comes from getting stacks with their barrage. And like actually getting the pretty ridiculous damage amp. Oh, now we just die for fun. Oh, no, we're so lucky that that Yamato power slash didn't hit us. That would have been game if that hit. Yeah, barrage damage extension is ridiculous. I mean, this is great for us. Case TP? Oh, we should have case TP'd there. We would have farmed. Great DB by Paige. You should at least look behind you as you're running away. I'm really... Well, maybe you're staring at map. Does Pocket ult snapshot buffs? Wait, what? Okay, classic mistake. They have 1, 2, 3 rejuvs, and we are chasing them outside of our base. Very classical mistake. And we should probably lose the game for this, because we are down one player chasing out of the base, and they have 3 rejuvs. We are so lucky. If they just turn around, their 3 people that are low die, and they just all come back at full HP, they should just win. Yeah, you get the barrage damage amp on bolts. It's one of the reasons I am like, okay, if you ever watched me play Pocket, which is rare because I'm like not a good Pocket, I do phenomenally on Pocket first 20 minutes, and then you get post 20 minutes, I refuse to use my barrage and I am useless because I just don't use it. So I have like no damage on Pocket. I shouldn't say refuse. It's not like an intentional choice. I'm just shit at Pocket. I'm just like bad at using the rush. Again, forcing the ult too early. I don't mind trying to jump down there and get an ult. But we're ulting like, I mean, the issue I saw there is we're ulting like in the sky. We want to ult when you're on the ground because you're losing so much AoE by ulting that early. Also, we should throw an exit plan first. If you're jumping down like that, you should throw your cloak behind you first. It's like an exit plan. How the fuck is this game not over? They're grouped up. Oh, we don't have ult though. Now we're gonna get a good ult. Yeah, now you should just cloak away. Yeah, again, you should have an exit plan. If you're going in like this, just throw your cloak behind you first. Give yourself an exit plan. Now we lose, surely. I say looking at the timeline. Okay. Again, just chasing. We're down a player chasing out of our base. Why? You guys are down 30. Wait, is that 30k? No, 40k. You guys are down 40k. You're chasing out of your base. They're not even unhealthy. The lowest person on the team is Billy, who's like 50% HP. The rest of them are full HP. You're dead a full player, and we're just chasing outside of their base for fun. Is there a pro I should watch to play Pocket? Oh, it's Ido. I mean, it's 1000% Ido. He's kind of been not playing Pocket a crazy amount recently, but he still plays Pocket. I like that jump. Does Cosmic... Wait, does Cosmic... Or I don't know how you say his name. Does he stream? I know it's Pocket build, but I didn't actually know he streamed. He is a good Pocket if he does stream. Although he still says he's a rank 1. Oh, he is? Oh, I see. Oh, two. I see. Yeah, I mean, but why are we throwing our cloak there? You should be throwing your cloak towards your base. Oh yeah, actually, if you can watch Do. Thank you for the follow, Soul, or how do I say that? Soul? Sorry for butchering the name entirely. But Do is also a great Pocket. It was if you can watch Pocket play, or Do play Pocket. He's semi-pro, not pro. I see. He posts match ID sometimes. Oh, okay. So, as far as the notes, laning stage shouldn't be meleeing under tower. If we get parried, it's Valhalla for us. Second up, please just mantle slide. It's so OP. Just get your muscle memory of when I press mantle, I hold control. So much free movement, goes so crazy. Prioritize sinners, especially when you're winning a lane early. What happened was we just weren't in base when they ended. Like, we cloaked back behind. Like, the reason we lost that is we cloaked back instead of towards our base. If you're farming, like, prioritize invading sinners if you're ahead. That's how you push your advantage and push your lead and get yourself very fed, is just stealing the enemy sinners. Next up, counterspell or debuff remover would be fantastic. As mentioned before, Tank Buster isn't the craziest into this comp. Yeah. Next up, forcing ults. We were way too eager to force ults that weren't great. I mean, the key part of this is you don't just be like, okay, here's an ult, I'm going to jump down and ult. Like, jump down, assess, hey, how many people can I ult, and then ult. We're just kind of forcing our ult so often instead of thinking like, hey, is this, is this a good ult and not, is this a good opportunity to ult? We were always ulting on good opportunities, but not actually ulting not actually seeing if it was a good ult. We just knew, oh, they're near each other and I'm above them. I'm gonna fucking just say fuck it and jump down and ult and not look ahead of me. And then finally, you should always have an exit plan. When you're jumping down like that with ult, just throw a cloak behind you. They don't have slowing hex, so you're great. You could just cloak away. You would be golden. Oh, also counterspell, or not counterspell, debuff remover, not bad this game either, although worse than counterspell. But yeah, it is great to practice counterspell. That item is very OP. And yeah, do I just spam my builds like iDocker? Yeah, it's kind of what you have to do. I mean, I got my build taught by putting it in my Discord bio and perma going online. But anyway, watch, or my holiday build. So use my holiday build if you're watching on YouTube, and I hope you enjoyed, and keep it real. All right, that was a good outro. Thank you. Thank you for the fucking alley-oop. That'll be a YouTube review for sure. I have to check one first. Okay. Every day I'm posting it in general. Enjoy. I mean, you can. I should have a build. Why do we have 27 people here? Again, I AFK for a second. Everyone shows up. Let me start a new raffle. I should make a builds ID channel, unironically. I think I'll make that. Let me start a new raffle and then make that channel, because it would be a good idea to give people a place to show their builds, or like try builds, or say builds they like. What do I call it? Like, well, here, let me start a new, well, no, I'm showing my Discord. Builds. What do I call it? Builds channel? There is one, but no one uses it? There is? Wait there. What do you mean there is one? There's a builds channel? Where? Oh, there was, oh, okay, there was an old one. I'll make a new one. We'll see if it does. We can always delete it if not. Builds. Build recommendation. I did not. Right. Alright, we'll start a raffle one. Okay, I'm making a build recommendations channel. This is just for High Docker. And I'll put it like, I need to like we need more categories. This shit's looking too. Like clips should probably be in their own. I have the right High Docker? Right. Okay. Alright, not Monobuse. Let me get the raffle up. I'm here. Flash. Twitch raffle. Gamba. Oh my god. Oh wait, no, I thought that was old recommend. Okay, we good. Delete the old one? Where? What do you mean, what old one? I don't see an old one. Did you deleted it? Where is the old one? Also, can one of the mods find a good emoji for it? I don't see builds. Community, oh, community review is far different from builds. Community review, oh, you're right. Oh, that was kind of a build. Yeah, I'll fucking vault this shit. We'll leave community vault review though. That shit gets used like once. Let me get back to the raffles. Okay. I'll check clips. Okay, fine. Well, I mean, I'm just waiting for raffle anyway. So you guys are getting the tiny viewer though. I really need to make an actual viewer. Is that a wizard? Oh no, that's a building man. Okay, yeah. Look at it, bunch. Where are clips? Clips. I don't know if this will play. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. My like Discord, whatever. I don't know. Discord is dog shit. I can't use the in-app player. You can see it just doesn't play. I should go online. I love shilling my holiday build smile. Is it still top daily? Okay, it's so weird if you make the build, you can't see if it's top daily. It's so weird that like why does it appear here for me? Why is the outdated build top weekly? I'm getting this shit top weekly, I swear. I think it's still top of top daily, right? Can someone else check? Cause like not on my account. You know what I'm saying. If someone could check it, appreciate it. I'm pretty sure it is, but I have to check. My ego won't. If it falls off for one day, I'll be washed. It's funny. I do feel like this holiday build is the first like really good build I've made. I made like, you know, I had a dormant build and stuff that was like okay. Dynamo build back in the day also okay, but this holiday build is the first like good build I have made. Where the fuck is Abrams? Oh, there he is. Wait, I actually don't know something about the holiday lasso hitbox. If I max range it and walk backwards, will it still hit? I think that's just hitting at the edge. And even the glaze, I love the holiday build. Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, I think it's, I mean, I think it's solid. It gets the job done. I feel like the only thing I need to put in here is like probably Monster Round should be in the optionals. I don't really buy Resto Locket ever, to be honest. I kind of just rush Stamina Warden nowadays. I really like Spirit Zap over Battle Vest. I think, I don't know, just this item's just so OP. I low-key think Battle Vest is probably better to go Double Vest. But this item is just so good. I feel like if I want people to default to something, realistically, if I want people to default to something, it should be Battle Vest. But but Spirit Snap just feels so much better, especially if you can't aim. And then you're also saving a slot, which gives you an option for another situational, which is great. I probably need to put Monster Rounds in here though. What do I take out? Resto Locket, probably the best answer. I don't really ever. No, I go Healbane. I don't buy Slowing Hex enough. I need to bump this up in the build. Take this out and put Monster Rounds. Put this here, and then if behind and need to clear wave. Okay. Think about how superior CD giving item CD was kind of crazy. Oh yeah, old CD was fucking. I mean, CD in general is kind of broken. Think you should update the Doorman build. I mean, I don't really play Doorman nowadays. Also, my Doorman build wasn't that good. I wasn't that good of a Doorman, to be honest. Rank 1 Doorman, by the way, but I was never that good. Is it time that I put the Rank 1 Doorman screenshot under my Twitch channel? Has it been long enough since Doorman came out that I won't look comically washed to have already lost Rank 1 Doorman? What do you mean, please? Oh, for updating the Doorman build. Okay. I don't play out here. Let's, yeah. How much time do I have? Oh, 0 time. Victor review. Okay. Oh yeah, you're almost Eternus. Oh wait, I gotta do one thing first. What? How did that miss? What? If you're not in the range, you can't act. Huh? Why is he magic now? Okay, I guess. Wait, can I shoot him? Sorry, this is far more important. Holy shit, he's magic. I didn't know the bots could be in the safe room. Okay. Let me update the rank to Ascendant. Also, just like, my honest, okay, before we're even in the review, my advice for you, Joker, just don't tilt and you'll hit Eternus. Just play 10 games without tilting and you'll hit Eternus, unironically. That's all you need. It's like, excluding mental, you're definitely an Eternus player. It's just mental, like, hard fucking holds you back. Could have just analyzed Listic Victor. It's him using Listic's build. How do I get it to Eternus? Fucking burn Page. I mean, okay, you want my honest advice? When you're playing Page, bro, just play the game. If you're playing Page, literally just play the game, you'll hit Eternus. It's not much more than that. Play the game, funnel your fed teammate, watch your elo go up. Because you're like Ascendant right now, right, Hi? I can't carry though. Yeah, but you're still gonna win 55% of your games because you're playing a character that's stupidly OP. Ascendant 5. Oh yeah, you're very close too then. Bro, I guarantee you, Hi, if you play 50 games, if you played 50 games tonight on Page, you would hit Eternus. Just by the rule of statistical just by statistical probability. What the fuck is up with the viewers today? We just hit 27 on the break, and then the second I'm at the next review, from 34 to 21 immediately as I start downloading the replay. Support Page or Spirit? Support Page is the most boosting character and build in the game. Yeah, you should solo queue. 1000% you should. Solo queuing is way, way better for climbing. They want the review, nothing else. It's sickening. No, no, no. They don't even want the review. They just want to watch the raffle screen. They don't care about the review. They don't care about getting it or winning themselves. They just want to watch the part where Discord's on my screen and it says waiting for raffle. That's what they care about. No, I think it's just ads being slow. I think my viewers will spike back up in a second. Oh no, it's not. Wait, what the fuck happened? Maybe you're right. Maybe they do just want the review. But the thing is, they joined before I pinged. They joined before the old review ended. And then they're just gone. Gone in the night. They didn't like that I went online on Discord, I guess. Oh. Hiding slash marker. Slash marker Ascendant Victor. I'm pretty sure I spell the ranks wrong. I'm like 80% sure I spell like half of the ranks wrong. You're not playing aggressively enough, wave one. One thing, well, for one, you're into Archon Ivy, so you can kind of fry. But like immediately I'm noticing. Oh yeah, we were insulting you. No, but immediately I'm noticing when I was analyzing Listic like last week, wave one he is in their face fighting, like in their face. You just want to play with like turbo aggression because you just taking damages, you just win. Gonna points review bait doesn't work on them. True, I gotta start shilling that. Oh, I'm actually good at Photoshop. Low-key, I could make a good bit. Shit, it's gonna take so much time, but I could be spending doing something productive. I haven't watched any Pro Victor yet. Oh, you should actually, well, two things. One, you should watch Listic. Two, you should watch me analyze Listic. Like, if you go to my VODs channel, especially my VODs, and sub to it because we are basically have enough watch hours to get monetized, but we are 200 of the 1,000 subs you need to get monetized. But anyway, aside from the shilling, we have a Victor analysis like on Thursday. Oh, I think the VOD literally just uploaded it. Wait, I think, no, I didn't just literally upload the VOD. I think the VOD was on Tuesday, maybe. I don't know. Just look for the Eternus Victor in the thumbnail. That's just at 2 AM, so it'll probably be chopped. I see. Oh, also, for hi, both of you. Hi and you. How does climbing feel? I know that you're Ascendant 5. Does it feel slower? Because in theory, you're wading through more players to climb. Does it feel slower or does it feel worse? Or better? I guess the same. Slower or the same? Ivy Shredden? Yeah, I mean, Ivy can aim for sure. Is this a name? No, not a name. Does it still feel like win 4 games, get +1 rank? Or... okay, I guess, yeah, just let me know how many games it takes to rank up. That's what I'm curious about now.
Sometimes we all suffer.
Wait, which account is this on? Hide on Bush? No, it's not. Oh, this is your main. Oh, you made Hide on Bush to Q, I see. Or Hide on Veil. Savvy has good aim but trash macro. I see. The classic. El Clasico, they say. Why did you just wait to farm the... yeah, no, it's a W reference. Yeah, we just get our free damage. You didn't ask me, but climbing from Phantom 4 to Ascendant 1 feels like 4 to 5 wins. Really? For just 3 subdivisions? That's kind of insane. That feels like lighter than it should be, or than it normally was. Because keep in mind, that's essentially that is... oh, you're texting your girlfriend, I see. I honestly, if you watch my games, I have the exact same CC when I'm texting my girlfriend. But if... because that's like, essentially climbing from Phantom 4 to Ascendant 1 is the equivalent of climbing from... like, Emissary to Archon in 4 wins. That's crazy. Oh, per rank. Oh, per rank. Okay, okay. That seems about normal, I know. Yeah, I mean, the thing about... like this Victor build, you just want to be as aggro as humanly possible. Like, just your goal is just to take damage and press 1. Yeah, healing and boxing. Also, one thing you'll notice Listic do, which I'm gonna try to pay attention to this on you. Oh, this is so bad. Okay, really bad box route timing because we're giving them wave prior on buff wave. You should not be going for a box route on buff wave. You need to be hard shoving this wave and then doing this exact box route and grabbing buff. Like, I love the box route, but I hate the timing. But also, as I was gonna say, is he literally will not use 2 if his 1's online. Even if he's like, if he's 100% HP, if he's 1% HP, he only uses 2 when his 1's offline for charging it. But yeah, now we just, oh wait, no, my timer was desunk. Okay, so we're here for buff wave. That's good. I still think you gave them the advantage on this wave, which isn't great. Because they still start with like tempo on this wave, and they start with height claims since you just had to farm, and yeah, they do get wave first, and now they get buff. So it is still a bad timing, but it is better than I thought at least. Yeah, now you just press 2, yep. Yeah, this buff. Going for it, but you're not going to be suited enough, right? Yeah, okay, I was going to say. I feel like I need my thumbnails and like videos now. I need like high ascendant versus low ascendant because it's such a big gap. Like an ascendant 1 versus an ascendant 5 game is like such a massive difference. I'm also unemployed gaming, so I play like a dozen games in a day. I respect it. Listen, I don't know. I respect the like giving up on trying to trying to like fucking, you know, make fuck all or not wanting to, you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I'm not gonna get that's a whole different conversation, but I respect this TLDR. We shouldn't die. Our 7 might. You need to throw your 1 as you're running away. Other than that, that's fine. Want to throw our 1 there. Ended up taking an extra like 100 damage that could have been feeding our 1. I mean, that literally the only difference in how you play this build is like how, or not difference. The only like true skill factor in how you play this build is just every single second your 1's up, you should be using it, and anytime your 1 isn't up, you should be taking the stupidest trades humanly possible. 7 wins in a row in South America didn't give me from Oracle 5 to Oracle 6. Really? That's insane. I mean, my stream account still went up like 1 rank every win when I played yesterday. But that's because it's like a, you know, only has a couple hundred games on the account. Actually, probably not a couple hundred, it's probably only 100. At some point this week, I'll get that account to Eternus. I just don't want to right now. Because I don't want to fucking go on a lost streak and cry. More boxes? I mean, I like how much you're box routing. I just think our box timings... We're permanently giving wave prow for these boxes. Which is a little rough. Oh, we just gave up 2 urns. Or 2 golden statues. Like, yeah, oh, we're late on this box route too. You overstayed, you should have cut it short. What are you, oh, you're texting, I assume? Oh no, you're typing. Not a good sign when you get question marked for doing a box route.
Healing rights on cooldown.
Yeah, we missed a minion for that. That wasn't worth. Probably some account age things. Yeah, I mean, I just wonder. My main question is it now going to be more games to climb the same amount of ranks? Because that's going to feel like shit. But the skill deficit in between, like, again, Ascendant 3 and Ascendant 5, the skill deficit is massive right now. But it doesn't make sense if in 6 wins you can, like, make that gap. But also, it would feel like shit if it takes more than 6 wins to make that gap. Yeah, 7 players are really good and have never been boosted. I like not being afraid to use 3 for the camp. We should have turned it off. The second the 2 medium creeps died behind us, though, we should have turned it off. We took like an extra, I don't know, 70 damage we didn't need to. Writing down your notes. Rank icon is covering Victor's soul count. Oh, thank you. This one's slightly too... here's the wrong thing. Still working on with the mod adjusting the ranks to the right size. Oh, this feels so bad. But I have to do it like this, don't... Okay. And it feels so bad to have it that tiny, but whatever. Flash loves that ult. I guess they got the kill, to be fair. Yeah, we just run them down. You should turn off your 3 at this point. You have ult, but keeping your 3 up here is really bad. We just took so much damage from ourselves that we didn't need to. Yeah, you should press 2. Perfect. And then we're fine. I think that was generally fine. Only thing is when Lash is like out of our 3, it's really bad to keep it up. Because we're only doing... I mean, I get that you don't want to reset the stacking damage, but you're not really ever going to catch Lash again there. And then also, even though you're doing damage to Ivy, you don't have kill potential on Ivy. Are the leaderboards updated? Was Ascendant 6 before and after... Wait. Before and after rank update, but no Oracle and Phantoms got high Ascendant. Wait, you stayed in Ascendant 6 after the rank update? That seems insane. Felt far before, but so close now. I mean, I don't know. Leaderboards update. Oh, I knew this when I was doing my doorman grind. To get rank 1 doorman, they do it. I think they update at like 1 p.m. PST or like 12 p.m. PST. At the earliest 11 a.m. PST. Somewhere around there. Yeah, we're fighting on wave, but we're Victor. We press 1. Yeah, fine. Should be careful now, though. Yeah. Well, once you use your 2 there, you do need to back off. The one time you ever need to respect as a Victor is when you don't have a 2 online. Also, do not stand on top of your 7. You are feeding that Lash a double ground strike. He is. Oh, okay, well. At least our 7 lives, I guess. Shouldn't just run at him. Your 7 can't give you any backup. Yeah, there's the gank, too. Oh, 7 ults. Yeah, this is Listix builds. Do you know the window to melee Ivy out of her stone form? I think maybe you're looking for it there, but if you just heavy melee her out of stone form there, you just win. Yeah, we just hide now. Press 1 on him. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this game is not... Like, you're playing this well, but it's also not... I mean, this build is hardly, his character is hardly complicated. You just run at him, you press 1 and then 2. You shouldn't 2 before you 1. You should have 1 while you're in his face there, and then drop 2 as you're backing off. Again, just been maxing that damage as much as humanly possible. Such a cool character. Victor Smash, yeah. Yeah, you're 500 HP now, okay. Oh, I love Victor. I mean, this shit is making me want to play Victor, I'm not gonna lie. But I have to stay on the holiday arc. Okay, now we're going... cooldown, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna have much to critique on the build. We're following Listix build pretty linearly. I mean, maybe you could go Enchanters. No, Enchanters Emblem isn't the play this lane. Even though they do a lot of spirits. Is it Gun Ivy? Our comp is kind of a hard gun. Yeah, wait, Suppressor? You need Suppressor this game. If we don't buy Suppressor this game, we're trolling. This is such a good Suppressor game. If you have T3... Wait, if you have Battery T3, you use 2, then 1 for more heal, right? You want use 1 before you 2. Because... yes, you would technically get more heal, but you on this build, the only thing you're trying to do is get as many pain batteries as humanly possible on the enemies. That's your only goal. It's really making me want to play Victor. God damn it. I had to stay in the holiday arc though. I don't have like an experimentation account now, which isn't great. Okay. Because after the rank update, my holiday win rate skyrocketed. It's almost like I was in low elo hell and all is right in the world now. I mean, maybe. To be fair, my holiday win rate, oh, we missed that one. To be fair, my holiday win rate also skyrocketed, but I don't think it's like an elo hell thing. I think it's, you're probably just a mental player like myself. Press 2. Oh, that hurts. Don't forget about the movement speed on your 2. If you just press 2 for the movement speed to catch him there, you would have caught him. I would say rank does feel more consistent. I don't know. Again, I think games... maybe they must have changed it, man, because something does feel different. I mean, I guess if they didn't change it, then also the... skill disparity would have changed because ranks got condensed. But it does feel better, I will say. I actually feel like MM feels decent right now. Okay, we're gonna steal their sinners. Yeah, perfect. Hit the wall bounce. Oh, you got a wall bounce there. Now we just run away. Okay, we're gonna greet the wave. A little dangerous without 7. Yeah, there's Lash. Your 7 is nowhere nearby to back you. Okay, this is a bad fight. We don't know where Ivy is. We're sitting on oh, I shouldn't zoom in. We're sitting on a 700 bag. And our 7 is not nearby and we're forcing the fight. We also don't have ult up. If Ivy just shows up here, we are, I mean, we are such a fat... How? We are such a fat kill. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why you move your camera after you left click on Lash.
The enemy could be anywhere.
Yeah, that was, I mean, that's just such a risky fight. If also, I mean, again, obviously Ivy's the most likely to pull up, but anyone could have pulled up there too. They didn't change it. I think the game had to match badges to make balanced lobbies, but badges were out of whack. Oh, that, well, but everyone got the same amount of elo boost. I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe matchmaking feels better now because the game. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Oh, he slid under it. Well, GG. Minus 720 bag. Oh, 200 years? We're in collective of them? Oh, we have the 2 most balanced characters in the game? Cool. Oh, we got so lucky there. We should be minus a 700 bag right now. You are so lucky you have, like, dumbass fucking... Wait, actually, who do you have on your team? That's Paige, right? Am I insane? That was not Paige. Kelvin D beat us? Oh, Kelvin D beat, right? Oh, that was just Kelvin. Okay, I thought we also had a Paige, but that was a Guardian Lord, not a Paige too. What's the perfect game if I want to know how to strafe? Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not gonna have much to say on itemization. These are all the listic items. I mean, I will say Suppressor needs to come out this game, though. If we don't buy Suppressor, like, come on. Suppressor is so fucking good here. I feel like my strafing isn't good, honestly. Oh yeah, Juggernaut also would be great. But Suppressor's great on Victor, because you can, I mean, you could buy both, honestly. But, yeah, actually, Juggernaut's completely excusable, too. But Suppressor feels really good on Victor for 2 reasons. For 1, you know, you can AoE apply it off your Aura of Suffering. But then for 2, it applies to camps, so you just take 30% less damage from camps as well, which is great. Okay. Its mechanics are different because it's not sourced, though. Oh, I see. I mean, if I really want to learn strafing, I should probably just do, like, CSGO. Actually, when I think about it, it's probably not good, so never mind. Damn, unlucky. I probably should just get on the, like, CS2 surfing grinds. You know, if we're farming these evenly, we're not farming these evenly, that's bad. Some people fell, I thought. Sure, I don't think anyone fell. I don't think anyone fell.
Let's go mid.
I could be incorrect, but I have not heard of a single player that's elo dropped after the changes. Cold War focus interested. Okay, I might give, if I remember, I'll give it a look. Although you know me.
What's the plan? Let's push
My
grid.
momentum mods for for CS. Some people at you're right. E6 is stuck a hit. I know High Docker fell, so laugh at him. You're right. So okay, short of Eternus 6s, I have not heard of a single person falling. Like, I have not heard of a single person in general population queue falling. To be fair, I know some E6s that needed to lose elo, and I hope they fucking did. I'll get your fight. Yeah, wow, we actually just evaporated him. Up 2, we get our Walker. I mean, at this point in the game, we just kind of win, right? I mean, Urns, we ran Urn. We're fine. You just need to hold next Urn. I mean, at this elo, you need to be playing around next Urn, and when it spawns, it's a 10-minute Urn, so it'll spawn on yellow, which is... yeah, this side. So you should be... we need to be playing around it. You need to be on left side off spawn, you need to grab it, you need to hold it, or someone on your team needs to. I mean, ideally it's Kelvin, right? But how is your Dorman 27k? Someone on your team needs to be playing around Urn, because if you just hold Urn from them, you win. But if they get earned, they can come back and do this. But no matter who it is on your team, again, I can't stress enough. If a single person on your team holds earn, you physically cannot lose. Yeah, minus ults. I mean, we should be able to run away. This Lash. Okay.
Sounds good.
Oh wait, sorry. You died. You said I like read that in my head. Wait, some people fell. It says it's a PNG change, but for me, I was playing the top 20% matches when I'm top 9%. Really? Thank you for the follow, Draz. Welcome, welcome. Are you really like? Really? I mean, actually, it's kind of my stream account definitely went up a fuck ton. No, I guess actually, you know what? You're kind of right. No, that's because I won. No, that's because I was winning. Yeah, no, my stream account say it's same percentage. I guess I should check to be honest. Does the ranker balance mean that I can D-rank even if I don't play worse? I have no fucking clue. Honestly. Because, I mean, if it's percentile based, in theory, yes. But, I'm not sure. See, okay, this is my advice for you. You need to learn the tech. This is tech I have. If you're doing mid-boss, you hold melee with like one hand on melee. Your other hand is on your phone and you text in your right hand while you're doing mid-boss. That's the issue you have here, is you're texting after mid-boss, so you should be texting during. And when you're doing stuff like meleeing on mid-boss, you can elect not to be shooting it and just be meleeing it while you're texting. That's the tech. Also, someone needs to grab this wave. You should be fixing your waves before... Who has Earn? Oh, they have Earn in their base. I'm not even really joking. It's like, actually, like, tech... This is the, You learn these strategies. You gotta learn these strategies. Oh, why are we coming in base? You're just losing tower damage. You have nothing to buy. Heck, Said they can't do that because I have melee on my mouse? Well, then just text with your left hand. Like, that's actually even better. Then you can melee and left click with one hand and text with your left hand. You should not be trying to fight this. Even with Reju. Well, no, it's fine. Never mind. I take it back. The thing is, you're never going to kill her, but you'll get her ult out at least. Okay. Okay. You just... Alright. I assumed the Ivy who is like 7k down on you would choose to ult away. But I guess not. Okay. I mean, at this point you should be in base. You have no rejuve, so all you can do is knock. You can end, you kill. Yeah, killing Walker's good. Our team knocks Patron. Our team doesn't knock Patron. We all get wiped. You should not be pushing up. You should just be running away. You don't want to die with your teammates. It's a 2v6. Yeah, call. No, that's not good. Momentum cancel. Yeah, we're fine. Right. Oh. I love bebop reset or hook reset on uppercut. He's gonna hook you again? Oh no, he didn't. He has oh, he doesn't have reset on uppercut. That was just normal cooldown. How the fuck is he so poor? What the hell? Why does he have no AP? I guess he's just 10k down on you. That wasn't even double hook. I do really hope they remove bebop double hook though. Fuck that shit. I mean, at this point, I'm looking at a map and I see a ton of centers, right? Like, obviously, we want to try to get earned, but also, I'm seeing, like, I mean, almost every center on the map is spawned right now. So farmable, especially, it's super important to steal these. That's, like, the most important thing you can do right now. Your team is kind of posturing for it. I hate farming this camp. We're farming the most defensive camp, and it's a camp we're not... Like, at least if you're farming one of your centers aggressively, you're securing the souls. But this camp has no chance of getting invaded. So it's not worth farming because you're not securing, you're not denying, nothing. Also, we kind of wasted our advantage on Ivy. When we have that advantage on Ivy, we should either run, earn, or be farming or stealing. Like what your Viscous is doing. Okay, your Viscous isn't stealing them. Or we should be stealing those centers. We kind of just use the advantage for absolute naught. Mid boss should be up in a second, though. Oh no, we still got a while. I guess it's Kelvin giving it to you. That makes sense. When you dash jump, you can look up and warp stone after dash, but it's before jump, so you can get more distance. Oh, really?
Headed to Greenwich.
Wait, when you dash, but it's oh, I see what you're saying. I'll try that. That's a good tech. Also, yeah, I mean the game is pretty much over. I don't think you brute force runner now, but when Ivy was dead, we should have. At this point, you should be holding it though. It's really bad that no one on our team is holding her. We're giving them a route back into this game.
I see the vampire. I like it.
Okay. We have to fight this, or no, you know we have to fight this. We just have to get Urn. You just have to pick up Urn here. Because this fight is not good. You shouldn't fight this, but you need to take Urn away. Call your team to fall back, grab Urn, run away. If you guys lose this fight, or you just give them Urn, it's really bad. Okay, they're running away. And yeah, this isn't a great fight. Our Haze, I mean, both Haze and Ivy aren't here, to be fair. Sitting on E-Shift as well. Oh, we got Lash ulted with E-Shift up. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I mean, that's a great E-Shift in Kelvin Dome. I don't... Won her, yeah. You have E-Shift back up. Yeah, we died with E-Shift back up. One thing to keep in mind with E-Shift, like again, if you watch Listic play this exact build, is he'll just kind of use it for fun, because you gotta keep in mind, the buff it gives after a plus 20 spirit power, 30 spirit res, and the movement speed is like crazy on Victor. Obviously you want to use it to avoid the damage from your 3, but it's also not bad to just pop and then immediately end when they get out of range, so you can just like keep chasing. Okay, wait, when? Yeah, I like the yeah, he is using it for fun range. I like the Deadlock movement wiki. I think it's, I mean, I kind of wish it had more like visual details, but I do think it's good. I don't know what they do to Victor, man. I really don't like the changes of spirit resistance not affecting him. Because like he made sense in a draft landscape while he was like a hard spirit counter. But now like he just doesn't he doesn't even fit in a draft landscape. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, range. But yeah, he doesn't even fit in like a draft landscape now. I don't know what they do to him. I think they need to change the debuff removal on his 2. I think that's the biggest issue. Cause he just like, I mean, he hard heals and you can't counter it because he removes anti-heal. Like that's his biggest issue right now. And he doesn't really have to build tanky because he has so much inherent tankiness off anti-healable anti-heal. It's just, I don't know. Lowering his health total doesn't do shit though, because again the issue is just you can't like counter by anti-heal on him. Okay. Anyway, I don't think, well, she'll probably catch the ball. I don't think she's here right now. As far as the notes in lane box timing, we didn't. Okay, at this point, again, you're A5 right now. You're trying to hit Eternus. So first off, you want to be box routing. Well, first off, you want to change your box route timings. We were over box routing a tiny bit, where we like missed a couple minions, but also you were box routing at inoptimal times that would then give them wave prio for the most important wave timings of 2 minutes. T1 camp comes up, 5 minutes first buff spawns, 8 minutes centers, And then obviously 10 minutes. I mean, 2 of those timers we were box routing for, which is really bad, and just giving them wave prio. You need to be more focused on your timer. I would really focus on paying attention to your timer. You can use the drill I have for that if you want. Otherwise, I mean, you kind of just focus on it while you're playing. I mean, that's how I learned it. I was just like, okay, every game I'm winning, it's like, hey, oh my god, it's raining so hard outside. Hey, I want to get better at paying attention to my timer, and I want to focus on my timer, so I just focus on you know, paying attention to the timer. Next up, we need to be, so yeah, work on your timer training, work on not box routing or at inoptimal times, and not over box routing. It's fine. Also, I think you were too committed to your box routes. Like, I'm especially thinking that time we went all the way, like, the box route behind our base, and you missed a minion and gave them, like, crashing wave for it. You should just, like, at the point where you realize, okay, I'm gonna miss a minion for this, halfway through the box route, you should just cut it short. It's fine to just run half the route, and then come back if it means you don't miss a minion, because it's much better for you not to miss that minion. Next up, you weren't really using your move speed with both. I mean, in the end, it was E shift for your move speed, but also you weren't utilizing Victor 2 for move speed, especially at one point. We were chasing the 0 HP Lash. Where the fuck is Victor? We were chasing the 0 HP Lash, and we just weren't, you know, you weren't using it for, again, I mean, the move speed is really good for chasing people. And just popping it, chasing him, you would have caught him. Not even thinking about the heal or the self-damage, just about the move speed. Next up, our bag awareness was a little rough. We donated them a 7. Well, actually, we didn't donate them a bag. We got extremely lucky by Kelvin stopping us from donating a 700 bag. Then also we were ego fighting while we had a 700 bag. Easiest way to throw a game like that and to throw a lead like that is to donate them a fat bag. We just need to work on not donating, not fighting when we have a bag, and being aware of when we have a bag, especially if you're stealing enemy camps like they're sinners and stuff. You should know off that steal, of course, you have a massive bag, right? That's the least excusable point, is when you're stealing enemy camps, getting a bag, and then not in like a good spot to fight, because obviously you're sitting on, again, a 700 bag. And then finally, we'll just talk about the E-shift stuff. Again, okay, you said you didn't watch any pro at the start of this. Again, I'm assuming you're VOD watching. I word this. You, for one, just watch Listic play, right? I have an analysis of him a while back. You can also just watch him play himself. But, like, the most common thing you will see him do, right, is he ramps up 3, he 1s, and the second they leave the 1, he just cancels E-shifts and chase. He cancels E-shift and chases. Obviously, in the context of getting Kelvin domed, you can just stay in the full E-shift. But do not be afraid just to use the E-shift for the stats. Like, you know, you use it on top of them, you E-shift, and then the second they get out of it, you just pop it for the stats, right? You're not getting a crazy amount of damage off the iframes or whatever, but you're getting free damage and you're getting huge stats off of it. Especially, like, you know, in that end with the Vindictive, you could just E-shift it to live. E-shift out, E-shift the snipe, E-shift in, anything like that would have been great for us. You can 2 and then E-shift, right? I know they should make it so Victor is super unkillable but doesn't do a lot of damage. I mean, I don't know. I guess that's kind of, I don't know, kind of what he was before. I mean, I don't like those builds on paper. To be fair, I do think he does too much damage in the same way I think Abrams does. In general, I think tanks just do too much damage in this game. Like, I think a lot of people complain about mobile CC. I think mobile CC is like healthy for the game because it's anti-carry. I think the issue with Molt is how much damage he does even if he has no teammates nearby with his ult. Yeah, I mean, the 1 does absurd damage, don't get me wrong. I definitely think this will be nerfed. I mean, yeah, you know Victor's a problem when his main build is offensive and not like defensive, and he's still, you know, tanking the most in the lobby.
That guy was resilient.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we just do last raffle of the day. We've done 3, we'll do a final one. I think tanks can do sustained damage, but they shouldn't have crazy burst. Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, I agree. I think that's perfectly exemplified the opposite of that by, you know, fucking this motherfucker's 1 and then Abrams charge melee combo that just takes half of anyone's HP bar no matter what the circumstance. Nerf 1 and buff the healing. I don't know, man. Victor's just so hard to counter itemize against because you have to get toxic bullets, since that's a reapplicable anti-heal, or you have to get heal bane. But like the best anti-heals in the game of, or the best anti-heal in the game of Spirit Burn just doesn't work against him, so he's so hard to counter. Why am I going here? I need to start a new raffle. Which full that's Gamba. Okay. Perfect. Too bad the aura nerf makes Silence Wave worse into him. Yeah, honestly true. Well, Silence Wave didn't turn off his aura, but I mean you mostly got Silence Wave to stop him from spamming twos. I don't even know what you do here, honestly. Probably to him. He just needs like, I don't know. I think there's a few characters in the game like this where it's like, I don't know what you do to this motherfucker. Obviously you tune down his 1 damage, especially in lane. I mean, I think the issue is also how insane this lane is. Like, he's so unkillable in lane, and then his 1 also does so much. Okay. Just nerf early, mid like he had before, keep him strong late. Yeah, I mean, that'd be fine. But the thing is, it's like, how do you do that here? Am I running another raffle? Oh, I am. I need to get this on the screen. It's just like, how do you do that? Like, fundamentally. If he's a hyper farm late game, I guess it's fine. But like, I don't know. He just like, I don't know. He just doesn't have a role now that they made it so he doesn't counter spirit characters. Because when he had the like in-baked, he counters, like he can counter spirits of, you know, his, obviously he wants to build a ton of spirit res. That gave him a role. Now that he doesn't have that, it's just like, what role does he have in a team comp besides just being overtuned? I don't see him being, if he's not A tier or S tier, I don't see him not being C tier or D tier, right? I don't think there's a world in which this kid is balanced. Because he just doesn't have a role now. Yeah, he's overtuned again. I mean, I don't think he's as crazy. Don't get me wrong. He's overtuned, but like, don't forget, this motherfucker is so much fucking more overtuned than him. But like, he is still definitely overtuned. I mean, I feel like Deadlock just doesn't understand how to balance tanks, honestly. I think all of their main balancing issues have been with tanks. I mean, Victor definitely isn't better than Gun Kelvin. Like, that's a fact. And also, I'm just, if you just look at scrims, like, Victor's not getting picked over Abrams. Obviously, Gun Kelvin's getting permabanned. No, it's not. You could literally just look at scrims to exemplify that of any region. Okay. Listix build is best. Coach for Sneaky, coach a Hydra, DNS winners. I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah, Range, you're the, yeah, you're a former Hydra. Yeah, I switched to coaching. Yeah. I don't, is it really changed? I mean, I'm literally talking about scrims 2 days ago, where he wasn't getting picked over. Oh, thank you for the follow, Ben. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I've also coached pro for over a year, but anyway. We'll see in the trolley tournament for DLNS next week. To be fair, maybe it changed over the weekend. I took the weekend off, but literally Friday he wasn't getting picked over. And I definitely don't believe he's better than Gun Kelvin. I think objectively Gun Kelvin is better. But thank you, Ben. Welcome, welcome.
You started this fight. I'm just
Okay. What's time left on the raffle? A minute. Okay. I wish you stream scrims, man. I hope one day we get there. It's so bad to just have to watch NA. Oh, you get to watch. Oh, you really? You get to watch the scrims? That's nice. I actually, sorry, I sound like defeated. No, that's nice. I hope one day that they get more publicized. It feels so sad not being able to like watch EU scrims. I guess we'll see in Trolley, but I don't believe he's better than Gun Kelvin, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I guess at that point it would just be Gun Kelvin and fucking Victor permabanned every game, right? I mean, yeah, okay. Well, okay, yeah, to be fair. I just mean Kelvin in general, sorry, not Gun Kelvin. But like the versatility of Kelvin and the you know, OP, just general like overtunedness of Kelvin. But yeah, I don't know. I think Kelvin Dome is what needs the major nerf. Yeah, agreed. It's just like Dome is just because I feel like I genuinely believe even if Kelvin Dome didn't heal, it would still be a very strong ability. Which I mean, to be fair, you know, a lot of Deadlock's things are overtuned, but come back here. Look at this Shiv. Where's the Shiv? Oh my god. At least it is in our lane, I guess. Well, curse, that's good. Oh, you're back on Kelvin, damnation? No. How the mighty have fallen. Never left? I thought you... No, you were on the GT and Mirage arc. Come on. I was vouching for you being a changed individual. Yoshi bombard Kelvin with nerfs. Yeah, I don't know. Last patch I was so disappointed by. I actually felt so bad. Like, it's not like they did nerf all the broken things, but it was just not strong. Well, not all. There was a lot that escaped. But they nerfed a good amount of broken things, but it just felt like the nerfs were so weak. I don't think I don't think Mirage is bad right now. Whoa, you in on the gun build specifically and not going like hybrid? From Kelvin to GT and Mirage, going from a... Yeah. Yeah, that's... Well, I would put Mirage as like a less... I prefer to play against a Mirage than a Kelvin or a GT, like, as a... Like, not as a balance-wise, but as like a character. Like, I want to strangle the player. Like, if you gave me the option to strangle a GT or a Kelvin player, I would 1,000 times take that over strangling a Mirage player. Long ass download. Yeah, I put Mirage in like what speed? Probably high B, low A. The hybrid build. Oh, this guy's true gun. Oh, oh no. I guess it's not awful. We're just going cancer applier. Holiday is still a terrace, bro. Unironically, okay, because Holiday got like a massive nerf, people still think, people like play her like she's dog shit, but she's still like at least a B tier character. Like, she's still fine. She's still like a solid character. I think people just, because she, again, she got, because she was, again, like, she was in like S plus tier and she got like a major nerf, but it still didn't kick her that far. You know, I say this as someone who plays a lot of Holiday. Fuck Sinclair, bro. Hey, Rain. How's it going? Oh, you know, doing good. I had a fucking rough night's sleep, but you know, what else is new? I don't know what. Oh god, this is a long game. What the fuck? Wait, what rank is this game? How is this game going this long in Eternus? Okay, it's A6, but still. This is a long ass download. I need to make music. I should make, or like get like lobby music in between raffles. Well, they buffed Spiritual Overflow last patch to be instead of like I think it was active ability duration previously, and now it's active CDR. So it's good on like, you know, especially with the Mirage changes or like Mina Love Bites. It's like reduces the duration to pop it, which reduces their burst time. It's plus 20, I believe. Yeah. It's 4 a.m. Gotta sleep. Have a good one, Matrix. Sinclair needs a rework on his kit. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I level stealing characters in games. And I don't like poke mages, so I'm kind of biased in that regard. But I would love if Sinclair got. I think it's good on Mirage. Like Mirage and Mina. Oh, I guess is it build an Aeon besides Mirage and Mina? Eh, not really. Oh yeah, the new fucking. I guess it's not new, but the Lightbringer Wraith build as well. Yeah. Yeah, I don't love an AoE polymorph. Okay. New recording. Get on Kelvin. Do I have Eternus on screen? I don't. I need to make this smaller also so it doesn't cover Sinclair's soul count. Oh, it feels so bad to make it that tiny. But Eternus Kelvin. Or just better 6Ks? I mean, for dueling, I don't know. Okay, to be fair, I guess I am playing. No, I don't know. I think if you're going a Mark build, it's one of his best. But if you're not going a Mark build, yeah.
I like it.
What lane are we into? Oh, Sinclair and Furnace. Fucking hell. Have your map on?
I see Infernus.
Yes, I do.
I see
Okay.
biscuit.
Be careful. I mean, obviously, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little walked out. My big problem with Kelvin is wave clear. I see. I mean, you have Mirage. No, you have Mirage. She is okay wave clear. You just need. I mean, yeah. Just focus the wave. Play cover. This is one of these lanes where you obviously don't want to give Sinclair a lot of prio. Well, it's not a bad monster rounds lane at all. But obviously, Kelvin also doesn't love monster rounds. I think also one thing about wave clear on like a character like this is just make sure the best way to wave clear, again, it's very similar to a holiday barrel. You want to try to use your nade so it hits them and the waves, and then you're just golden. Like that's the best combo. First. Okay. To be fair, I'm not that in tune with Kelvin build. I guess that. No, that's fine. Yeah. You're not going to build headshot booster and mystic shot, so that makes sense. Yeah, minus 200, smile. This is great though. We love. Okay, one reason it's really good to get that burst on. Well, obviously it's good to get burst on Furnace. But another reason it's really, really good is because now you can just keep wave power from Sinclair. If you can just keep Sinclair off bridge, he's like a way, way less oppressive hero. We should just keep pushing this. 800s. A little careful with your buy timer. Setting him an assistant. Now's just a good time to go buy. He's going to waste his assistant. You don't really have that much deny potential. Yeah, perfect. And grab boxes too. We have a small window. I would just, yeah, perfect. Just melee those. You can't get much more. Yeah. So yeah, what did he buy? Resist? Why did he heal so much? What the fuck? Don't be afraid. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, don't be afraid to nade them out of cover. In this type of situation, you also just, it's not bad to just get your nade on CD. Or like if you have your nade online, it's not bad to just throw it similar to a Warden Flask. Because they're playing very defensive. We're obviously a pretty oppressive lane. I mean, at this point, it's hard. Okay, You obviously want to start looking towards pushing your souls, but you don't want to give them a second to breathe. I mean, luckily neither of them are building that defensively, so you can kind of just keep poking them down and play easy. Yeah, you're just gonna grab church boxes. Yeah. I think for a T2, what'd you say, Archon Kelvin? I actually have no idea. I'm really not in tune with Kelvin build right now, to be honest. Let's back off. I mean, yeah, careful. Sinclair still has dummy up. I mean, one way to abuse the Sinclair perma putting his like dummies in the air like that, or what are they called? Assistants in the air? I don't know why I'm looking on Kelvin. One way to abuse Sinclair putting assistants in the air like that is just don't trade when he has assistant up. He's just gonna very predictably keep throwing his assistant. If you just don't trade there, you're golden. This, I believe my timer is desynced slightly, so we should just hard show this wave and then grab left side buff. Obviously, if you're at Eternus, I expect you to be locked in with the buff timers. I'm a little passive here. Again, we want to just get prio as quickly as possible so we can push buff. I'm noticing an issue with how you use nades. I don't think we've thrown our nades on creeps and enemies at the same time. Or even just, yeah, right now, I mean, a little bit of timer awareness. You want to train your brain. I mean, I have the drill for it, but you want to train your brain just to be in between every wave, check your timer. Okay, Mirage just going to get buff. I don't have that habit, to be honest. I mean, the best, the best way to train yourself for getting buffs is just in between every wave, take a second and assess, like, do I have time to box? What's my soul count? Because, like, right now, our souls are getting really high. I assume you're saving for a T2, but this way, we definitely have time to while we're just grabbing buff. What's my souls? What's timer? You know, are any major timers happening, like sinners, boosts, buffs, anything like that? I don't think you're saving for a tier 3, so it's really bad you're letting your souls get this high. Yeah. Yeah, and changes extra charge. That was really bad to let our souls get that high. I mean, that's a compounding issue of just not assessing game state in between waves. If we assessed game state in between waves, we would have seen that our souls had gone high and that buffs would have been good to grab. Yep, that's 1, that's 2. Worst case, we pop dome. We shouldn't need to, though. Grab him in. Unfortunately, our Sinclair is not our Sinclair. Mirage isn't in here. Yeah, that's good. Okay. There's be boxing right here. I mean, we're lucky Sinclair. Okay, you're getting boxes now, but you don't have that much deny potential. How do we keep track of timers when in mid game? I mean, again, you just want to like, okay, I have enough waves. I have the drill, which can kind of subconsciously train you to like look at timers. Because I mean, it literally just says when timers are about to spawn. But if you do it for like a week, you'll start to subconsciously react to timers spawning. However, if you also just train your brain, so in between every wave, you take a second and you just want, again, assess, I call it assessing game state. Look, what are my souls? How long until next wave? What's timer? That's like the best wave. Like right now, we could see, oh, Sinner's about to spawn. Well, I think actually, again, timer's desync, so it's next wave. We could see Sinner's about to spawn. We have a decent lead, so we can make a play to steal their Sinners. I think that's your best option. We don't have Dome online, which is a little scary with Sinclair being able to copy Dome. But if we play with a little respect, it should be fine. If they walk over, we just run away. Farm our own.
Careful, Mirage. I like it.
Okay. wasting, like, again, we're crashing waves, and I just see the Sinners up, right? You're able to crash waves into this tower. If you can make a play to steal this, again, being wary of Sinclair stealing your dome, but still respecting, but if you're able to steal it, it'd be huge. Now we have our dome back online, so we're great. Yeah, I mean, ranks feel... I don't know how I feel about the rank changes. I think, again, as I mentioned before, I think making top 10 not Archon anymore, or top 10% not Archon anymore is good, but I think making it Ascendant was too high of a pull. You're just kind of wasting a lot of your advantage. We're lucky... Okay, no, they did farm their Sinners at this point. I mean, not even to mention the fact that once they farm theirs, ours is still just sitting online, right? Briefed my own notes, but whatever. Buffs are coming up next wave. I mean, yeah. Again, laning very much a testament to micro. But there is a couple, more than a couple gaps we could fill. It generally just seems like our biggest issue is just assessing, like, our timers, though. Because we aren't getting any of the timer related, like, major time related things. At this point, they're just playing safe, and we can't really shove wave into here. Or shove wave in, so it's really our... Oh, unfortunate. Really our best option, just to push the lead by stealing farm. Also, no box routes or anything. When you're in a dominant lane like this, it's great to steal their boxes on aggressive box routes. Our Sinners is still sitting there on farm too, which feels so bad. So many souls just getting sent to the wayside. They take 5 minutes to respawn, so if we get 13 minutes, we would have lost like an entire Sinners on rotation. I mean, Damnation, don't you have like 1,000 games on Kelvin at this point? I mean, I don't know. I don't play enough. I don't think expansion on Dome is... I don't know. I don't play enough Kelvin to say, but it does, on paper, just seem like a crutch. But, I mean, to be fair, it is an OP ability, and having a bigger Dome wouldn't hurt. I would have to play Kelvin myself to know. Yeah, buying healing booster into a dominant lane is not, or a lane where we aren't even getting poked down is not great. On paper, this lane is like, we could heal ourselves a lot, but they aren't really doing shit to us. Your Mirage is buying while you're walking up. I mean, that's, if your Mirage didn't come on mic, that's partially on your Mirage, not for pinging, but you still should be aware of where your teammate is. We obviously want to back up. You did start pressing control when Sinclair grabbed your dome there, which is a little scary. Obviously, you don't want to get in his range for the dome, and once he grabs ult, you know you should just be running away. Careful, you're walking up. You want to focus wave here. Every lane locked? No, we've... Okay, 2 lanes lane locked, left side or right side free. Furnace obviously has boost off his reset, so he should be coming back any second, assuming he did reset. We will get tower, though. Did he not reset? Where'd he go? Oh, he just reset now? With no boost? Okay, I don't know what the fuck happened there. I don't like light mailing the vending machine there. There's no time constraint on you. Waiting 3 seconds for an extra 3 buffs is worth it. I mean, yeah, we're literally using this time for boxing. Not great. Again, not to say boxing is bad, but to say that's waste. You kind of waste, or not, the time you saved with that light melee was not used for anything important. You only really want to like light melee vending machines when it's like you need the time. Like, it's like, you know, you're stealing a vending machine, there's something aggressive, you counter dome him, yeah, perfect. Actually, I don't think you needed a counter dome there. If yeah, Infernus is in there, I don't mind the counter dome. But without Infernus in there, it's kind of just a waste of your dome because you don't actively need the healing.
You're welcome.
I think we just immediately counter domed without saying like, hey, Infernus isn't here. Nothing scary in this dome or no reason we need the heal.
I see Infernus.
Shiv is missing.
Where's Mirage TP'd? No, Mirage is just... Oh, he went mid. Oh, oh, he went mid with no boost. Ah, I see. Again. Okay, now their Synergy is up. Is Mirage in here? You don't have a great time stealing, but you do have Kelvin too, so you're pretty hard to punish with no Sinclair Dome. Yeah, also, I mean, Tank Buster is good into Victor, but they aren't like double tank or anything. They have Bruiser guys, but they don't have a ton of max HP to be roll or like wait. You play Deadlock off stream? I haven't seen you play since I started watching you. I mean, I play off stream. I don't play on stream very often. I played on stream like last Friday after the rank reset, but or rank whatever. But I normally just tend to I play a lot, would generally play a lot off stream. But I normally tend to play much more. I tend to coach much more on stream, sorry. Again, we just pressed control the second we saw Infernus ulting at us. I don't know if that's like... I don't know what that issue is, but when we see the like Infernus ulting, we should just be holding shift and just trying to get up as high up as humanly possible. You have no lane or private in other lanes. Yeah, you just give tower. You should ping to push other lanes at the least. Also, Urn? Not on your sides. Wait, no, yeah, second Urn. It's on your side. Well, it's waffling between on your side and not. It's not now. But you should try to get Urn while it's on your sides. Because it's getting... Okay, it's not quite yet. Or not quite now, but it's on the line. Not really worth nading that creep, especially when you're sitting on like no nade charges. This is like a thing. I mean, I personally struggle with this a lot on my own holiday with barrels. It's like you want to manage the charges. If you were full, I mean, okay, if you're full nades, that's still not a great nade because the camp is like 1 HP. But it's especially a bad nade when you're sitting on absolutely no nade charges. Now you don't really have a nade for this Shiv. Yeah, we do get him. Full teams here, so Dome might be a little overkill, but I'm glad we get him. Fleetfoot next, obviously. Yeah, I mean, pop that with R2, that's fine. Oh yeah, you said he gets absurdly fed. Is it a name or no? 11 does sound like a Smurf account, or like an alt account though. Yeah, this is a good catch. I mean, he'll probably just assist an out, but I like the vision of catching him. We're kind of over-respawning this. I mean, it's not really on you. We were the one who caught him, but no one on our team pushing mid-wave is pretty rough. We go yellow. I'm noticing a common issue with the team where we just kind of like... I mean, it's not even deathballing. It's like we're response deathballing to one guy. If we keep playing like this, we're very much going to get outsplit this game, so we need to be careful of that. This is a weird lobby. Definitely, it's, yeah, I don't love it. Like, this shouldn't be an Ascendant 6 lobby, no offense, but like, this... This is maybe a little bit of over tuning on the rank boost. Fuck, I'm really cold right now. My thermostat in my house broke. It's actually been so miserable for the past like week. Well, not week, like 4 days. We don't have a thermostat working, so I just freeze, and it's so sad. No. And why are we... I mean, we're 3 responding to this walker. They're gonna push in our mid, though. I assume the way the Shiv gets such a lead is just by splitting. Bebop's responding. I mean, this is just... Okay, let me focus on your fight prioritization. Okay, your Bebop is fighting the Shiv, and that's the issue. He's gonna die, and then Shiv's gonna take the walker. No? Alright, more focused on minimap than what you're doing. Yeah, I mean, we should run her now, I guess. It's just such a weird... Okay, and Victor dies. It's just such a weird fight. It shouldn't really be happening. Like, I don't... But it's not... If they're choosing to put 4 on that walker, it's not a bad response from you, but it's just... I mean, it would be better if we could see someone splitting. Like, it'd be better if you would, you know, they had put 4 on this walker, so it's like, okay, they have Shiv mid or whatever, we can split this walker, hold mid, and then try to respond to defend with something like Kelvin Dome on the walker. But, I mean, from your perspective, coming to this fight, it's... I mean, the best response to the weird or not outcome, but weird action, I guess. Yeah, it's the death. We should do the mid jump here. Get you to fight a little faster. We're going Yamato. Going to trade for Walker. Or not. Okay. One pick advantage. I mean, if you... What do they have to counter mid? Fern. Flash. We have... Okay, I'm not just dying for fun, but we have Kelvin. I mean, at the minimum, you should be running Urn off that pick. I don't like farming... I mean, there isn't that much to get in there. Regard and Mirage is dead, but our response to getting a pick shouldn't be just kind of like chill and farm our own camps. Obviously, Mirage ended up dying. We're still like headed towards this camp before Mirage died. You need to be utilizing like small advantages. Do you think you could show us the optimal jump off that line? Oh yeah, sure, I can after this VOD, remind me. It's just you jump right before the like little Broadway sign. You do diagonal, like control off the zip line, diagonal air dash, and then double jump, like once you pass the wall. Yeah, we're going mid off the pick, or not. I mean, I don't mind the mid call here. They don't have Yamato ult, and we have Kelvin Dome, so it's hard for them to steal with Fern ult or such. Yeah, we should be running away from this Shiv. Okay, we are. I was gonna say, we know we have no backups, so we obviously don't want to try to take the fight. We're just gonna grab our boxes. See you're back. Oh yeah, thank you, thank you. It's I mean, yeah, I appreciate it. Back on the grind. You should not be leaving the wave. Get Spirit Burn. Also, we just full reset at full HP. We must have been chunked right now. We're minus 400. It's better if you look for a Sacred Shop here. In general, anytime. Wait, the problem I run into these lobbies is all the team running into one side of the map. I mean, yeah, as a character that can't split, it's kind of rough when your team plays like that. However, I mean, yeah, if your team's playing like that, it's kind of rough because you can't split, but it is still great just for you to push other ways, or even just like, you can IGL too. Don't forget, like, the majority of lobbies, if you just try to start IGLing, they're going to at least listen unless you start making, you know, even if you, maybe you don't make a bad call, but it goes wrong, they might stop listening, right? But generally, people are willing to listen at the start. We're kind of fighting this with no backup. I mean, we're up 2, okay. But now we have no Kelvin too. Yeah, we just back off. But so if you just call, like, if your team's grouping, you're just like, hey, Hayes is on our team, right? Yeah, if you're like, hey, Hayes, can we just split, like, you know, can you just push this left walker? They're grouping a ton on the right walker, something like that. It's not unlikely that they'll listen to you, that they will listen to you. Yeah, we got Spirit Burn proc before Dome went off, so we're golden. Good window to do mid too. You have 20 seconds where Sinclair is dead. We have Kelvin Dome. I feel like, I mean, again, this is like a pseudo Eternus lobby for lack of better words. For lack of a better word. Yeah, we're in buff, that's good. But it is still, like, mid's living for a long time. We're 25 minutes of this game. Mid is still up. There's been multiple points in this game where we have had a kill advantage or more. I have a feeling this is going to be a classic game where we're getting like 50 advantages to do mid. If we don't do it once, then they get one single advantage, instantly do mid, and we're just fucked. A little bit separated. I mean, yeah, he also, one mechanical thing is just doming off that last roll probably would put you in a better spot, but more mechanical than, what were we into? I probably, okay. Well, yeah, doming off more mechanical than macro wise. Down one. I mean, also the fact that Urn isn't really getting run isn't great. One of the reasons you like constantly grab Urn is because you grabbing an Urn, you're forcing a fight. And when you have Urn, you can do it on your terms. Which is, you know, much better than trying to force a fight for, you know, no real... Or not, sorry, not trying to force a fight, but better than just trying to, like, kind of stall or, like, have these weird fights or just overly aggressively push or anything like that. If you just have Urn, you can force a fight on your terms. Okay, we're down 2 now. They're probably going to do mid, and then we lose the game, right? Surely they actually do mid now. Oh, because like yeah, it's like the South American lobbies where it's like 3 different languages, right? I mean, former emissary, but now after the rank changes, it's like fucking what, emissaries are Phantom now, right? Which is, I don't know. A whole different story. Like I said, I'm sure they'll walk it back to some capacity. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure. I don't think that. Surely they'll walk it back to some capacity. Just such a like. I don't know. Just such a not. I can't even think of a word for this game. It's just such a like inoptimal. I guess let's just put it that way. It's just such an inoptimal game. They're separate like that? The lobbies? I mean, our team is just, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, in general, yeah, I mean, as you said, the best way to carry a solo queue lobby is just fucking farm. Get your souls up. Even if you're like a position 6 player in pro, in solo, you're generally going to be like fucking greedy. Unless you're in like, you know, obviously a fully 6 lobby, you're generally just going to be greedy because it's the best way to carry. Now we get shiv ulted. Yeah. Hey, let me look at you shoving this walker. I wasn't making an interesting minimap, but like, what led to you making the decision to shove this? We are Up one barely. Yeah, we just don't have lane pressure. I mean, we have Infernus showing. But we're also showing 2 on this walker right now. So they know we have 1 dead. We're showing 2. They know there can only be 3 on this walker. And obviously they want to defend it. Yeah. We're just not paying attention to how many we're showing on map, and then they just respond like this, which is a pretty common response. Guaranteed. Why am I'm blanking on words right now? Like expected response is what I'm looking for. It's a pretty expected response that they are going to send a lot mid there because it's, you know, they're, even though their left wave is negative, it's not into an objective, and Infernus is already shoving it. They have 4 to place on map wherever they want. We are showing 3 on their walker. I'm on the wrong person. That can be great.
Headed. Yellow needs help.
Walker is under attack. Our blue walker has been defeated.
Yeah, fix the wave. I mean, not great for us, but it is what it is. Oh. You need to be backpedaling right now? We can't even be walking right at all. Yeah, there's Sinclair. What was our 2 offline? Elon Schultz? No? There it is. I knew this Slash would miss the opportunity. Let me look at why our 2 is offline there. No, we just used it going in. I mean, yeah, the issue is you're just using your 2 to go in. Like, get to this wave more quickly. Then, you know, and also right here, I mean, it's a micro thing. I mean, for one, we're kind of pushing pretty aggressively while I still have a rejuve, right? But then it's a micro thing, but like right here, this pathing to the left is bad. You're pathing to keep the beam on him, and you just need pathing out. And yeah, obviously we get jumped. Oh, my game break? How much do you look at your map dimension, and like how much are you looking at your map in fights, and not just like assessing before fights, but continually assessing during fights if the fight is good?
The seventh moon's time ends tonight.
You are the last one on your team alive. This is pretty risky to chase like this. Obviously, we want to focus wave here. You should hit the wave, crashing into your guardians. Okay, Bebop has it. Bebop is not hitting wave. Bebop is going into the fights. Cool. Again, a little aggressively hitting wave with no 2. Which isn't ideal. Now we have 2. Sorry, I'm like genuine. I don't know if you can see me. I'm genuinely shaking right now. It's so cold in my house. We're supposed to submit rather bad games to learn them. There's 2 philosophies with it, which is one, if you like lose a game or play badly, to like highlight the mistakes you made in that game. But there's another philosophy that Woohoojin had, who I like kind of model my coaching style after, which is that mistakes you make in a winning game are mistakes you're always gonna make. I generally say as long as you don't do super well or super poorly, it's like there's stuff to coach there. It's kind of just preferential to what you want. But obviously the game where you're like popping off and like killing everyone, it's not as much useful content. And a game where you're just kind of like getting fucked is also not that useful. Depends. I sometimes get too focused on a fight, but I generally keep looking at it. You'll see later when we're raiding base, nobody else noticed that Viscous was pushing our down patron. I see. That's good if you're reassessing then. I guess it just might be an issue of how quickly you're gleaming information. Okay. Why is my notes like broken right now? Be careful. I mean, this is obviously a fight for our walker. We're up 1-2. You don't need to be this afraid. I mean, again, we want to play around our 2 a lot, right? But you don't need to be this afraid. This is a positive fight on paper. Now there's Sinclair's respawning. He'll come here in a second. Home to secure kill. I think we could use our... I mean, it is Lash, so we could 2 out, but I think we could have better uses for our Dome. After the solo ult earlier, I see. Yeah, you're going on the Shiv. Yeah, be careful. Only, I mean, yeah, obviously just run away from him. You'd still 2 for 2, now 3 for 2. I mean, they're very low, so this is not terrible, but you're also not healthy, so it's risky. Yeah, there's Kelvin Dome. We knew Sinclair had it, and we still pushed into him. What was at the end of his old timer? Oh. You guys, no mids up. I mean, you don't really need to be calling back. I mean, your bebop's low. Okay, actually, never mind. I see why you're calling back. Yeah, it is the call to back off. Never mind. Let's see. Spidey's just staying alive forever. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of spacing right now. You can tell I'm kind of getting at the end of my, like, you could tell we're at the 4th session of the day.
They're in mid.
Very good.
They're in
Calling mid, but you missed the window chasing Shiv. I do like the mid call here, but you need to do it instead of, like, continuing to chase the Shiv. I mean, to be fair, you were the one calling to fall back from that fight. But in the end, we did just commit to the chase. We also don't have Kelvin Dome to stall, and they have Lash and Furnace and Yamato, so this is a little scary. Yeah, they're here to contest. Luckily they missed time, but that could have been a lot worse. I do like the counterspell buy. I did not. I think we just got that. I've been paying attention to your buy too much, to be fair, which is partially just because I don't know Kelvin buys that well. No? Twiggen? I mean, yeah, okay, the issue with this game is since it's just Shiv, there isn't... I mean, I'm glad you end up getting Curse, right? Because that's what you need to win this game. But since it's just Shiv, it's like a hard... It's hard to lock down. Like, I mean, okay, I don't think... Again, I think that mid in general was good if we call it earlier, but at that point it's really risky. We're just way too committed to chasing the Shiv. I mean, you almost play this like you would OG Victor, where you just... you can't really quite ignore him, but the way we won that fight was just by not remotely focusing, killing all of his teammates first, and then focusing on him. How do I keep going to Mirage on autopilot? Heck,
let's go blue.
The spirit urn is waiting.
missing my Mirage arc? Yes, no, unironically, fuck Kelvin. Heck,
Stay together.
I see the enemy.
The chase in the urn has been dropped.
not really a fight we want. Mirage dies, we should just run the fuck away. You should not be staying here. This is a terrible fight, and especially with Mirage dead, there's no reason to be going into this. We should just be backpedaling. Yeah. Somehow we killed 2 of them, but I mean, neither of those guys were Shiv, so I doubt it matters. The second Mirage gets picked like that, you should just back off. There's no, I mean, they're gonna get earned for it, but it's better than wiping your team. There's no mid boss on the map, so they can't truly leverage this advantage for like a huge game. Well, like it's not game swinging because they've been winning, but game closing play, I guess that'd be the best word. Yeah. Oh my god, I see how he got so many souls. Holy fuck. Yep. All that derived from taking a bad fight. Okay. Sorry, I'm so cold. All that derived from taking a bad fight. How did I just skip more than a minute? Wait, what? Looked a minute and your respawn time was 80 seconds. Weird. Whenever your teammates get fight, whenever one of your teammates gets picked like that before the rest of your team is in a fight, just call back and back off. It's so much better than us all dying there and donating that shit like 25k bags.
Stay together.
I mean, again, it's just not a good fight. Like, this is just a fair 6v6, which we always lose because they're 30k up on us. There's Geist falling, but like, this is just not a fight that we want. Yeah, it's insane. I mean, to be fair, they're just refusing to end, but like, this is just such a bad fight. Oh my god, he's gonna clean up all the bags from this fight, isn't he? Oh, we actually killed Shiv. Somehow this works out, but like on paper, we should never win this fight. Now we should kill them and go mid, somehow. I don't even know how this Shiv is dying. For a Kobe nade. Oh wait, no, he's full. You guys need to be careful. You're gonna make the same mistake you made last time with the Shiv. Okay, you get lashed, now you just go mid. Stop chasing and just go mid. Especially with Shiv up so soon. It's tier 3 mid, right? So there's 4 crystals, or this is 3rd mid of the game, I'm pretty sure. We're going to fix blue. Yeah, you don't want to get backdoored. The Goober build, I see. Oh, this is not the Goober build. What the fuck? Wait, is this? No, this isn't. I don't think this is actually. No, it definitely isn't. That's Scourge. Like no one else builds Leap on Viscous besides Goober though. Okay, we get the Rejuice. Wait, that was like second mid 45 minutes? That's second mid boss of the game? What the fuck? That ain't right, man.
Headed to York.
Also, we're sitting on 10k right now. Again, general flow, after you get mid-boss, just take a second, buy, fix your waves. We're gonna shove wave and run Urn, which is good, but you should just be buying first. I like the curse buy for Shiv also, as I mentioned at the start of this game. But this shit just feels bad. I don't even, okay, be all crap there. Please just go to shop. Please just buy, don't take a massive... Oh, there's a massive game-winning fight happening and we're sitting on 11k. Oh, this is the fight that determines the game. Should I get the fountain? He does. No waves for you guys to end on. I mean, Bebop's getting one at least, but this is rough. This is rough for sure. You know any good drifters? Does Ranger stream? I mean, ironic to just shield him after he's in chat, but he's the one who kind of like coined the support drifter build. Yeah. Oh, you actually have Publix build? I've been using Divisions, like version of yours. I don't know any like streamers who one-trick drifter though. No one does? Okay. Pretty easy game. I mean, yeah, there was a lot there. Oh yeah, show you the zip shortcut. Yeah, sure, I'll do that first. So I don't, since I will 100% forget if I don't.
I'm gonna stop that sick bastard. I'm gonna need the patrons' help.
Mid-boss has arrived.
Oh my god, I just on the one character with 2 fucking stam. Okay. So this is the jump. You just want to jump like right before this sign. That's kind of how I generally remember. You jump like here-ish on rope, just right before the sign. Again, you control, diagonal air dash, double jump. Easy as that. I think if you're really good, you can bunny hop that, but honestly, I don't have the mechanical skill to bunny hop there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Gun Drifter is like very comparable to Trophy Hunter, where like you're in like an elo where people literally just mosh pit mid for fun. It's like can be good, but if you're in an elo where people understand that this is not like Marvel Rivals, it's not great. I mean, I don't know. I think if you're like, well, I guess now, okay, old ranks. I think if you're Seeker or below, Trophy Hunter is good. So that's like sort of that. Okay, let me get to the notes. Also raining. I need to fix my thermostat so bad. Okay, first off, you said you had an issue with like knowing timers. So try to like, again, the best way to learn good timers is just try to train your brain in between every wave to just assess game state. Like every game, like, hey, how many souls do I have? How much time do I have between next waves to box route? And how much, like, you know, what's the timer? What important timers are coming back up? Problem is, I don't know how to wait. Jungle ranks to tell them when you can play certain builds. Wait, what are we talking about? Wait. Ascendant 1 is like new Archon? Yeah, it's a little rough. Okay, and next up, when pushing your advantage, like when you have a winning lane like that, and you have a lane you've like won fairly dominant. Well, I guess you didn't. Well, you're winning fairly dominantly, and you have an advantage, and you want to push your advantage by running their box routes. Like stealing aggressive box routes is great. Stealing their box routes, stealing their sinners, or trying to steal their sinners off spawn, especially if you like, you know, have one of your teammates support you, is spectacular. Making sure to secure your own sinners, because I don't think I don't know if we didn't farm our own sinners. I think our Mirage did at like 12 minutes, which is really bad. Okay, let's see. And then just in general, making sure to get more sinners. We didn't have enough of a focus on, you know, how many souls that is, and especially invading and denying sinners is so many souls that you can deny. Next up, just don't be afraid to run from a fight. If the fight's not good, don't be afraid just not to take it. There were so many times where the fight just wasn't good and our team just mosh pitted it. It did not look good. I mean, the best fix for this, if you guys like, if you think you have good map awareness, you just need to assess before a fight. Like again, that time where the Mirage got picked, and then you guys chose to have that team fight, and by some miracle went well for us. But that should never go well for us, where we're actively taking a fight while we're down a player. I mean, they're all full HP. We have no advantage. They didn't even use an ult to kill him. Like, it is not a fight we want to take by any stretch of the imagination. And there were just so many fights. We were just mosh pitting for fun. If they're mosh pitting into your walker and you're defending with walker resist, I mean, ideally you have like your haze split or something to apply pressure on a different lane. But as like Kelvin only, and you have walker resist, then those like fights that are, I guess, just kind of, I guess stupid is the best word. It can be okay for you because you have like walker resist and you have your walker to fall back to, and you're in a better spot. Versus when those fights are just in the middle of the enemy's jungle for fun, or like in the middle of the map, or in the middle of your jungle, enemy's jungle, just for absolutely no reason, taking a terrible fight. I mean, to be fair, your team wasn't really playing their roles of splitting. Holy shit, Mirage has 21k damage. In like, you know, even close to the way they should have, with us kind of being forced to side lane for probably half of the game. And then even when we were in mid, it didn't feel great. But again, if you just try to IGL, it can make such a difference to win these games. You're just like, hey, you know, they're grouping a lot. There's like 4 on our left walker. Hayes, can you go split the right walker? Mirage, can you go split the right walker? You know, we're trying to run our own. Mirage, can you put pressure on the other lane and then TP back when the fight starts? And then, yeah, it just don't, if you want, because there's no way you can control your teammates, and sometimes they're just going to say no. But if you, more often than not, if you're just like, hey, you know, could you split this? They're going to say, they're going to be helpful at the very least. And they're going to want to help you, you know, what I'm looking for. They're going to want to help you. They're going to listen. So don't be afraid to just be like, hey, can you split this? Can you, also asking someone to take side from you. Not, they won't always say yes with this one, but if you're like, hey, you know, can Xcare, can you know, Mirage, guys, whoever, can you take side lane from me? That's also good. Don't be afraid to just ask for someone to take side, and then you can go perform your role a little better. It's kind of hard when you're playing a like spirit support to, I mean, again, I don't even know how you compare this, because this is like, how do I word it? This is like comparable to what I would say of like a normal like, I don't even know, like Archon emissary lobby, Archon lobby, where they're just perma mosh pitting. It's like, well, your best play is just to lock in a character that can split and split. You want to like carry these games, but short of that, asking your teammates to split. Also, dome usage could have been a little better. I don't think our domes were not bad, but we weren't like, you know, we weren't really getting any. I mean, our dome on Bebop was great when he was fighting Shiv, but I feel like we only used our dome to secure a kill, which is a great use of dome. But it's not the only use of dome, if that makes sense. There were, I mean, especially like you know, using like, you know, Infernus ult, Lash ult, very scary for stealing mid, but if we just do mid, and if you hear either of them ult, you just press your ult. Great advantage for us to actually be able to get mid boss, right? And oh, also, that's a whole other thing I didn't write down, but mid boss, please, mid boss more. If you have an advantage, go mid boss. My general flowchart for solo queue is like 2 picks on top of mid post 18 minutes. Try to call mid, sometimes your team won't listen. 22 minutes, 2 picks, go mid. 1 pick, post like 26 minutes, go mid. Rough flowchart for solo queue, but seems to get the job done. But just, you know, call mid more, please. And when, instead of like, there were so many fights also where we were, especially with the Shiv, where we were just like over chasing the Shiv instead of just doing mid. Guaranteeing the game. If a game ever goes this long, like, you don't need, like, anyone can tell you the issue is just we didn't do mid boss. Mid boss was just not done enough. If a game ever is going this long, even like post 40 minutes, well, okay, some games could just be really unlucky. Like post 45 minutes, it's 99% of the time mid boss was not done enough. We should have done more mid boss. And then like post 40, it's like, you know, still like 95. But it's, you need to just be mid bossing more and calling mid boss more. We do have a scary comp for stealing, but again, especially when we're playing Kelvin, we are a great ult for securing that rejuve and just stalling all of their steal ults out. Yeah, I mean, I think those are the biggest things I can think of. I would say the main thing you should work on is timers, like timer focus. Easiest way is, again, just try to space between waves. You can also use the like drill on my channel if you really want. That also helps. Anyway, I guess let me find someone to raid, because I need to fix my, I don't think I'm going to fix my heat for a while. Here's going to be scuffed for a bit, which I apologize about. I guess I'm just going to start streaming in a hoodie. Yeah, we can raid back. Cool. Yeah, Baxel. Okay. Can I copy this, please? There we go. Let me copy. Oh, God, I can't click. What is happening in chat? Lil streaming? Yeah, I fuck with Lil Bane, but I don't think he's gonna notice 19 people. Okay. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed. As always, I will get a hoodie for tomorrow's stream. Yeah, I mean, VOD will be up tonight. Probably just, yeah, nothing more for content-wise. I'm just gonna take a day off. I've been a little... I don't know. I've been a little busy, I guess, to say the least. So, hope you enjoyed. As always, keep it real, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow for, again, Tuesday. So, 4 more free coaching sessions, and then Wednesday we'll obviously just watch Party DLNS. I've given up on calling that analysis. Let's be honest. I just sit there and talk about food for 4 hours. So, hope you enjoyed. Keep it real, as always.